hello, good afternoon. Yeah, but sports sets don't start out yet, as yet. Yeah. So if you want to hold from now till that time, that is that is up to you. All right then. Just to remind you that at 3:30 Jamaica time, 4:30 USA time, that it will be time for Wafif. All right. So that's another great program coming up within that time. And at 4 p.m., it's time for the Praise the Lord show. And I go up with you until 6 p.m. on this evening. So you remember, stick and stay, don't move, call a friend and tell a friend that guess what? We are still up and running. Still up and what? Running. Yeah. Lord, just save me. Oh. New Age Digital. It's your boy, Jahi Kingston. That's right. Jahi Kingston, as we give God thanks for ministers who continues to minister. But as the clock up on the wall, my time is coming up very fast to bring the curtain down within the mix, and make way for sports text. So guess what? Guess what? Just want to remind you, stay buckled in, buckled up, and buckled down. All right? As a child of God, a time for shape up and sheaf up and do what we need to do. The time past, time done. Yeah. Just get it right. You hear? You're listening and you know, say, things are all that right with you. Get it right. Pray to God and ask Him to help you to get it right. Else you're not going to be able to stand within these evil days. Because the evil days are already upon us, I don't know which one you're waiting on. Because probably you know about some others. But guess what? It is already upon us. We are already journeying. We are already into the book of Revelation. Yeah, man. We are already into it. So guess what? Shape up. Buckle up. Buckle down. Get ready. Get it right. Just a little bit more of Jai Kingston. This one is Send Judah First. Judah first. Send Judah first. Send Judah first. Send Judah first. And go before me, and we will have victory. Send Judah first. Send Judah first. Send up the praises. When your problems are get you down, and you feel like there is no out, your family under attack. Believe me, Jehovah got your back. Satan plans to shut your mouth and want to keep you in doubt, but I will lift up a standard against him when you lift your praises up. Send Judah first. Send up the praises, Judah first. Send Judah first. Let your presence go before me, and we will have victory. Send Judah first. Send Judah. What is so hard in your life? Let me pick up all those who are in the downtown area. Yes, at Big Tree Princess Street, down in Coronation Market, Orange Street. Mighty God, rock, and we will have victory. Send you the first, send you the first. Oh Lord, oh Lord, I see no Jericho. Said I see no Jericho. The walls come tumbling down. The walls come tumbling down. I see no Jericho. I see no Jericho. God of the impossible. I see no Jericho. Send Judah first. Send Judah first. Send Judah first. Send Judah first. Send. Oh my God, as I bring the curtain down within the mix, listen to me. Thank you so much for sticking and staying from morning up until now. God has been good. Amen. Amen. So to say amen, no man. So we give God thanks as you continue to remain in position. We give God praise. As I make way for sports text with Orville Higgins and Christopher Zidane Matthews. What you me a call out to all of Zidane name, sir? What me I do this for? Zidane must say, what wrong with her? But guess what? It's his name, right? Yeah, man. Bless up yourself. Continue to stick and say sports text is about to take over right now. Have a blessed and wonderful rest of the afternoon until I catch you later. Bye. In your life, God cannot do. Let your presence go before me, and we will have victory. Send you the first. Send you the first. Oh Lord, oh Lord, I see no Jericho. Said I see no Jericho. The walls come tumbling down. The walls come tumbling down. I see no Jericho. I see no Jericho. God of
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
It's now time for Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk. Call us and let us have a discussion. Good afternoon, listeners, and welcome to another day on the Sports Desk. I'm your host. My name is Christopher Zidane Matthews, and I will be with you alone today. Orville Higgins is by the regional game, and if it goes up until Wednesday, then I will be here with you alone until then. Yeah, so it started yesterday, right? So it's a 4-day game. So it is slated to end on Wednesday. So Orville likely to be back on Thursday. So he's covering that regional game. Jamaica versus Barbados. All right. Lots to discuss in the world of sport, but no Premier League football discussion is allowed on the program today. So you have NBA basketball. You can continue to discuss Rudolph Speed and Michael Ricketts. You can discuss IPL. You can discuss what else is going on out there. JPL. Shepperton Maroons, coached by, let's say, Craig Butler, was battered by Rudolph Speed, Cavalier. We can discuss all of that. We can discuss everything, but no Premier League discussions will be had on the radio today. If you come on the radio with any Premier League discussion, then the call will be terminated. By the way, may I have credit for Arsenal fans only today? I have credit for Arsenal fans only today. The credit provider is saying Arsenal fans deserve it. This is embarrassing, people. So, Arsenal fans, load up the line. Yeah, digital credit for today, if you call through and let your voice be heard on any sporting topic except Premier League of your choice. So 615-2841 or 676-6968. We'll take the first one. Good afternoon.
Well, yeah, cut me off first. Yeah, cut me off, you know. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Zidane?
Yes.
Me they save $200 and $300 a week.
Yeah.
To buy drink for the party, you know.
Yes.
More no, if stop that.
Right. Man, made the thing look hard, my boss.
Leave. One thing I can tell you is out the window, though, Zidane. That 7 points there is out the window.
Man, make it look hard.
No, man, we don't think. But me still have no straight through at the end still. But Zidane, Sunday game is almost like a do or die game.
Yes.
And me said this elsewhere that I think City dropping out of the Champions League, Zidane, and no Pep Love League win league was not good for Arsenal either. Yeah, the fact that City.
If I already made an excuse for Arsenal.
No, man, no. Me just say it's just if any sit up. Remember, say Arsenal is still have their faith in their own hands, you know.
Yes.
Regardless, I'm just saying that it will be more.
Yeah, because
difficult.
Because playing at home to Bournemouth, at least a point in that game, and you can't lose that. So
yeah, me know that. No, what I'm saying, Zidane. Remember, you know, even if City drop out of the Champions League even before that, Arsenal did still have their faith in their own hands. I'm just saying that it was a little bit more pressuring if City have only the league if you concentrate on. But Zidane, more ask you a question. I'm more medicinal nothing to do with no Arsenal or whatever. Because he's a man. A reason we are reasons. So Barcelona play 31 game, right? And Real Madrid play 32 game. And yeah, Barcelona play 31, Real Madrid play 32. And Real Madrid are 6 points ahead of Barcelona. Can you say, can you say that Real Madrid are 6 points clear of Barcelona?
Go again.
I'm going to repeat again. Barcelona play 31, City play. Barcelona play 31, Real Madrid play 32. Right? But Barcelona Real Madrid they pan 70 points and Barcelona they pan 64 points. Can you say that Real Madrid are 6 points clear of Barcelona?
So Real Madrid is on 70 points?
70 points. 70 points.
Yes.
And Barcelona they pan 64. But Real Madrid play one game more than Barcelona.
Yeah, Real Madrid still 6 points ahead, man, but there's that caveat. It's not a real
right.
It's not a real reflection. It's not a real reflection of the gap.
Exactly what I'm saying, Zidane.
Yes.
So the thing is, Zidane, remember, if both of them play the same amount of games, you can say they are 6 points clear.
Yeah, it's
but
not,
no one of them play one game more. You cannot use the same word.
It's not a true reflection of what the gap really is.
Right. So that's what I'm saying, Zidane, that if the word clear, if you're going to use the word clear when they play the same amount of games, then now, when one game left to play with 3 different possibilities, you can't say them clear, Zidane. They're not clear. Then potentially can be 6 points clear. Right, all right.
Well, a 6 point head, but it's just not a true reflection of what the league standings are.
Simple, right? So, the thing that people come out now, Zidane, a playoff time now, Zidane. Well, we know, so the playing tournament, I go on, I think Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever. Yeah, but no, the top 6 decided. This is decided.
Yeah.
How you see it?
The playoffs. Yeah. All right. So we have Boston and New York to be in the conference, the Eastern Conference final, and I'm expecting now the Thunder and the Denver Nuggets to be in the Western Conference.
So you know, give the Spurs no chance. Do you Spurs that play?
So because we pick Denver, I not give them no chance.
No. Well, true.
I pick Denver.
Yeah. Let me take back that. Let me take back that.
Yeah, so I pick Denver. I have Denver and the Thunder in the Western Conference final, and Boston. But Boston and Wheaton can't be in the conference final because Boston is the 2nd seed and New York is the 3rd seed. So that can't happen. Wow.
Right. So that possibility.
All right. So Boston and the Pistons in the Eastern Conference final because New York and Boston will meet in the 2nd round. So we have Boston and Pistons to battle for the conference.
Me not think. Me think the Pistons punch above them weight. I think coming into the playoffs, I think it's going to be a different story.
You know, a lot of the games, they lost to New York in the 1st round last year, and a lot of the games were very well close and went down to the wire. Now they would have got that playoff experience, and they are a tougher team now. They are very good defensively, and when you saw how well they played out Kate Cunningham the other day, you know that there's a team with some depth. So I don't think they are punching above their weight at all. I think this year they can go to the. But if they were meeting any of the teams, Boston or New York before, then I would pick them. But because they're going to avoid those 2 teams.
Oh, so because they're going to meet some lesser team.
Yeah, so yes, that's why winning the number 1 spot is very important. So now they will avoid Boston or New York. They won't face both of them in the playoffs. They can't face both of them in the playoffs.
Until they reach the conference final.
No, they just can't face both. So it's one. It's just one or the other. Yeah, you understand? So if they have to go through both teams now, I would think that no, I wouldn't pick them. So yeah.
But both of those teams can face each other.
In the 2nd round.
Right.
Because Boston is 2nd.
So that's working a Pistons favor.
Yes.
Yeah, but well, me have OKC a repeat, Zidane. Me have OKC a repeat.
Yeah, that's a strong possibility. That's a strong possibility because this point guard for that team is on his way to top 10 all-time greatness,
Me have OKC and New York for the final.
Yeah, New York.
Yeah, man. Me have go.
Well, I repeat this then.
If I what?
It's a repeat. What happened then? I knew you can't beat the Thunder.
Well, that, me have OKC to take it all, but me have New York to got it.
Yeah, don't repeat. Let's see if repeat this man if that happen, man.
I don't repeat. Remember, say Indiana make it last year, you know.
Boss, me say repeat means say you win back to back, boss. So repeat.
Repeat. Sorry. I think you mean repeat at the finals. Sorry.
No.
I think you mean repeat at the finals. I'm sorry. Yeah, man. All right. Have a good day.
All right. Big up yourself.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. You know the winning people. Them we have added to it now. So if Shea Gilgeous-Alexander wins another ring, this is for the ring people. Them now. He obviously would be the best player. So that would be another finals MVP. So he would have 2 championships and 2 finals MVP. You see the best point guard of the modern era thing with Steph Curry. The reign might not last as long as people think. It won't last very long in terms of who is the greatest point guard outside of Magic Johnson. Yeah? So we're talking about modern era thing. If this guy goes on, so he would bring in the winning people who like the winning. Curry's legacy is in big trouble. We go back online, Miss Marian. Hello.
We have tried to save the Max Dawman take.
What Max Dawman take?
Yeah, go to a safe one. Another top 10 prediction by Zidane.
No, I didn't make any prediction though.
By the way, speaking of that, Zidane.
Yeah.
Me heard my good friend from my alma mater say, boy, there's a teenager from Liverpool who is better than Dawman. So if he say him can be top 5.
No, man, don't. My views are my views in a boss. You know, I intertwine another man's views.
What you think about that?
I don't think anything of it.
Huh?
I don't think anything of it.
What you think of that teenager, by the way?
I don't think anything of him.
You don't think you haven't seen him?
Yes.
You don't think he's that good?
I have no thoughts of him.
No thoughts?
No. Man, laugh. Why is he laughing?
All of a sudden,
you can't manage me though.
Man who can look for that?
Hold on, Gav, you can't manage me though. So you
So you can look for a 16-year-old, right? Based on the limited info that you have on.
No. Don't. Not because you're limited, I am limited. Don't do that.
I made that lofty.
No. Hold on. Retract that, my boss. Retract that. We have it today. I have it. Not here to save you. What limited information are you talking about? Not because you're limited.
Which one of them you see more?
Me no must watch Arsenal, man. That you Arsenal Youth Academy and follow more.
Which one of them has played at the top level more?
Me not care.
Oh, not the youth from Liverpool.
Who played at the top level more at 16? No, Max Dawman or Maradan.
Oh, you know a name?
No, I'm asking a question. Who played at the top level more at 16?
You know a name all of a sudden now.
I'm saying who plays at the top level more? Maradan.
Which one of them is a better player right now?
I have no thoughts on the
youth from Liverpool or Dawman.
No thoughts on it.
But Dawman, come on, you couldn't make an impression though.
That is not true. You're lying. You didn't even watch the game. Why you do them something to yourself?
By the way,
yes.
Let me say something about the NBA quickly before we go.
Mm-hmm.
I said this to you before they won their first championship, that after seeing 6 different champions over a 6-year period, the Oklahoma Thunder would be the first team to repeat as back-to-back champions. You remember that?
Yes, you did. Yes,
Good.
I did.
And I also told you that this is an all-time team. Some man claims that you only talk about old school. No, you just don't understand sports and respect history. You don't feel like say a man can just come surpass certain great level of greatness so easy.
No, I think the difference is because you watch NBA. The other sport, they don't really watch them. So that's why you only know the old schools in those. That's the problem. You follow NBA, but you don't follow the others. Big up yourselves.
Hold on, I've only been on for 3 minutes.
No, hold the line. No, you said the last thing, but we never know what you want to stay. Hold the line, man. Hold the line, man. You said the last thing, but hold the line. We'll take a break. We're coming back.
It's the number. You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Garth, we're back with you.
Yeah, man. By the way, Zidane, the take you made about Shea, I don't think that's a Bramble take. I think there's a high possibility that could happen.
I've never said anything that is Bramble on this program.
Okay, Zidane. What do you call it? The thing about Shea doing a Zidane is that people don't have an appreciation for players that are like
Hello?
have a lot of highlight reel plays. You know what I mean?
Oh.
And his greatness is basically it is a fundamental kind of greatness, like a old school. It's based mostly on footwork, good head fakes,
yes,
sound shooting, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But definitely, I mean, if he wins, he's more than likely he's gonna win the regular season MVP again. So that will be his second in a row. And of course, you know, he won finals MVP. Also led the league in scoring last year, second this year.
Yes. Very efficient as well. He's shooting like 55% from the field for a guard. For a guard, that is amazing.
Yeah. So if he goes on to win finals MVP and they win the finals again, then he would be only the third player to accomplish that, to win both MVPs in back-to-back years.
Yeah.
So behind, of course, MJ and some other guy who did it in South Beach on a super team.
When I put a lot of things LeBron James on. Yes.
You call it now, as we talk about the other playoff games though, in the East was it that I have very little confidence in the Pistons. I know they had a great regular season. But the biggest issue is Cade. I don't know what kind of physical condition he's in. I suspect that he's still carrying some kind of injury.
Who they would face? Who they would face in the second round?
Well, me talk about the second round. I'm gonna say something here, Zidane. If the Miami Heat gets through the plane and gets the 8th seed, I give them a 50% chance of beating the Pistons in the first round. Because the Pistons struggle to score, Zidane.
Yeah, but your percentage you're giving me nothing. Is that they're gonna pick them or not?
No, I will give them a 60% chance of beating.
No, I'm saying that no matter, my boss. Is that you're picking
it? If we give them 60% chance, I must have pick them.
So you're picking the Pistons to win?
If they get the 8th seed, no, I would pick the Heat.
Oh, so you're picking the Heat to beat the Detroit
Pistons? Because I don't think Cade will be fit for this number one. Listen what I'm saying now. If Cade was fit, I'd just say not. But I don't think...
Oh, you even if no like Zidane?
No, hold on. Listen.
If an injury?
Oh. No, I pick Miami. But me don't know.
No, you said the reason... Remember. You said... No, hold on. Let's say Miami is the 8th seed. You said the reason why you pick Miami is because if with them is fit.
Yeah, it's a barring injury. Just like when we say, barring injury, Max Dorman will be top 10.
So you say injury is important to sport because it's...
No, but you have to run from it. Just don't run from it.
Who's running?
When he remains fit and he's not top 10, just remember.
No, man. Okay.
But anyway, back to basketball.
You can't lose the argument there. One major argument.
Hold on, man. To be continued. Yeah. Basketball, me attack. I give the Heat a chance of knocking them off. Why? Detroit also struggles to shoot in the basketball. And if you watch them all year, them really they are built around defense, scoring inside, physical kind of play, dominating the opponent. But if they come up against a team that can score the basketball, even the Charlotte Hornets, but I don't see the Hornets having any kind of inside presence to stop them defensively. So I give Miami a better chance of beating them. You understand? Boston, I have no confidence in them. Well played regular season. But obviously I see the Knicks coming out of the East, meeting up with the Thunder again. As far as teams that could come out of the West in the Western Conference Finals, I agree with you about Denver, who more than likely is going to beat Minnesota this year again, who is their Achilles heel. But this year, I think Denver is more poised to beat Minnesota than last year, and I give them a good chance of doing it. So I expect OKC against Denver, New York against possibly Miami Heat if they get there. But we could see if the Heat can come out of the plane first.
All right.
It's a very talented squad. I know a lot of people.
You're struggling with the Heat coming out of the plane, but you think they're good enough to beat the Pistons? You should think they're going to walk the plane.
They've done it before.
No, but I'm saying you should believe that they're going to walk the plane because if them can beat Pistons over a 7 game series.
Because guess what? It's a 1 game thing in the plane and Zidane.
They not go double down and focus no man for liquid them because
because you can't walk into. Remember, they're the 10 seed.
Then if them can get liquid, if one of them side of them can beat them in a 1 game, how them are going to beat this?
No man, 1 game a team can come out and just red hot.
Yeah, but I'm saying to you, if you are not good enough, I hear what you're saying and I understand.
That's 1 game. But anybody can be hot for 1 game.
But I'm saying to you,
over the course of 7 games, I don't believe in the Pistons.
If you are so scared of them,
you don't get that.
We get it, but again, some local joke teams.
That's why the Super Bowl is harder to win than the NBA championship because it's 7 games.
And I'm saying to you, if them look a full team that you think they might have a chance in a one intense, highly important game, then that's why they're not going to
win 1 game. Allen Iverson and the 76ers take one game after the Lakers. Only game the Lakers lost. You know why?
No man, if that was a
went crazy.
If that was a one, no. You see,
because them adjust.
Hold on,
Gavi. Go 4-1.
Gavi, yes,
goodbye. Take the lesson you learn in sports. Okay.
All right. Have a good. I'll make the point.
Take the lesson.
When this joker come up and make the point, people. You see that Lakers 76ers we talk about. The Lakers going to the series know that they have to win 4 times to be champions, you know. I'm not saying the Lakers give away the game against 76ers, you know, but you may slack off in a 7-game series as the Giant. You see that was a 1-game situation. I dead Sixers dead with Iverson. He could have go after them week. Can go after it was still a close game in that scene. You're dead, man. I'm dead same way. Oh, you're afraid to pick the teams to come out of the plane against like a careless side on this one. But you're bright enough to say they're going to beat Pistons over 4 games. Rubbish. It's a fool. Every year come up with this Miami. Gavin, don't understand sports and people, them sentimental and emotional. Beat which this you try at Pistons if them go away. A 4 of them I get if them go through. Or 4-1. We go to another one, Miss Mary. Hello. Good afternoon.
Yeah, man, I'm on.
Yes, you're on.
All right. Just want to touch on the football thing for a bit. I listened to both interviews, the one with Speed, the one with Coley. And personally, I think Coley blundered big time. I don't know who is his advisor, but I think he blundered big time in taking that assistant role. Well, I would say that there was nothing for him to gain. If we had qualified, Speed would want to coach a team. And then he would have the right to coach a team because he would have qualified it. And if they lost, he would also be attached to Speed loss. So what was the point of him taking up that role if he knew he had interest in coaching the Jamaican team?
Who you saying what is the sense in taking up that role if he knew that? Who is that? Speed?
Coley. If he knew he was harboring thoughts of taking the head coach job, there was no sense in him becoming the assistant. Because if the team had qualified, he would be assistant for life. And if the team don't qualify, we're going to look at it and say, because Speed public image is damaged. I mean, wrong or right, however you want to spin it. I mean,
no man,
the perception is that he's attached to all of the failures.
The head coach
so
job
even if you want to,
no man, the head coach job set, man. He had no other choice than to take the work.
Yeah, but on what basis is it set for Speed? I think Coley is more qualified. On what basis?
Speed
it would be set for Speed. Speed is this great coach.
Then Speed run the JFF, my boss. Then a Speed hire himself, brother. What are you didn't say that? You didn't say that. Only are you alone and knows the Speed don't get the work? Once you
I never said I don't know he's gonna get the work, but I'm just
Miguel
saying
Coley,
personally, I think Coley blundered.
No, you can't say Coley blundered. Coley would have heard everything that we are hearing, you know. So might as well take the assistant job to help the country nonetheless. Because once Speed relinquish that technical head job, you know, say he's gonna get the head coach role job after.
He shouldn't have taken up that role. No, he would be sitting aside because we can.
No matter what Coley did, Ruda Speed would have got the job for the next 2 years.
That's why he should not have put himself there. If remember, if you're harboring thoughts on becoming the head coach, why are you going to attach yourself to that? Why? What's on what sensible basis? What is there? How is it beneficial to you? Because you're harboring ambitions of coaching.
Do you mind me asking what you do for a living?
Man,
yeah.
Just a regular guy. I work on 9 to 5.
All right. Mr. Coley is a coach for a living. Mm-hmm. So when you're offered a job, my boss, and it can fall within your other job where you can earn, why not take it up? Why this is why I say no?
I don't think it was a money issue though. You're positing a reason for yourself.
No, but
based on the conversation. No, just a second. Based on the conversation you and Cole had, it was not financial reason.
You think Cole ever coach a team for free?
For the reason that it wasn't.
No, money is a part of everything, my boss. Don't be naive, sir.
Oh yeah, man, we know money is a part of it, but that wasn't the basis of why he took the job.
No, but I'm saying part of this, the part of the reason why you decided to make the decision is that you realize that for the next 2 years financially, he could be earning X for being the assistant coach. It's what he does for a living. The bills have to be paid.
No, I understand that, but you have put forward this reason as a main reason. Yeah, but it's hypothetical. Yeah. You guys spoke with him and we did not get that from the interview. Even though he said he was going to sit home for 2 weeks and consider his next move, it doesn't seem like somebody who...
And talk to his agent about what exactly? What I think I'll talk to his agent about? Not the deal, my boss.
Which deal?
The deal with whichever deal. So if the money is not enough, him going to say, no, me not take the job. If it is, him going to take it.
Then take the job of being an assistant coach?
Yes.
But I didn't hear, but I didn't get, I wish you guys had asked him this question while he was there. I mean, you guys asked him about if he was offered the national job. He was like some diplomatic answer that he would think about it. But I think the critical question to ask is, you guys should have asked him if he's interested in becoming an assistant again. Because listening to Cole sound like him on the head coach work.
You're holding the line.
Yeah, man, now hold.
We're coming.
One.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yeah, welcome back, Carla. Yeah, so I agree. He definitely sounds like he would be interested in getting the manager's job for the national.
Yeah, because it's on about quick question. Because I heard Orville saying that he spoke to him on a different platform like a day or two before. I just want to know. I mean, do you know if he's interested in the assistant role, Orville?
Well, he said he's going to think about all the scenarios. We asked him, you might not have heard the specific question, but he was asked.
No, man, you didn't ask him about the assistant. You guys asked him about the coach in the role.
Yeah, he was asked, man. He was asked that if the JFF wants both of them to return in their capacity. And he said he's not thinking about it. He was asked, man. He was asked.
All right, well, just another quick question. Based on the process, is it the case that this thing is going to be thrown out so persons can apply?
No, man.
Even if it's a sham job.
No, man. Speed, get the work. And give himself the work, man.
Oh, so it's the case that nobody else can apply for it.
But see, I just just look around, man, and see what is going on, man. He relinquished the...
No, man, I know what is looking around and I read in the room, but I mean, even when I read in the room, you still have to have some level of conscience, man. So I just wondering if they're going to throw this thing out. Why if more apply for it? You understand? I don't know.
No matter where you set time.
I just want to know if they're going to put it out there so other qualified applicants
remember the president came out. Remember the president came out and was quoted, and reading out some information that it's time for them to go local. They do have money to afford.
I'm local.
Oh, you're a local.
Okay. Yeah, I'm Jamaica.
I don't know
if we can find out first if there's a way where we can apply for the job.
No, man, nobody waste your time. Nobody waste your time.
All right, gentlemen.
All right, big up yourself. I'll be not here today, man. It's Zidane flying solo.
Oh, yeah, Lord.
Yeah, man, cool. Big up. Yeah, man. That job they not gone, people, man. Just be not gone with that, man. All right, we go back online. All right, 615-2841 or 676-6968. Call through and let your voice be heard. Whether unfairly or fairly, gone, people. They think it kind of unfair, but it gone. Back online. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Greetings and salvation.
This is Peter Principal.
Yes, sir. The $1 million, no, I shouldn't say $1 million, the $5 million question, you see, per month, I want to ask is, what is Rudolph Speed, the puppet master, requesting as his salary per month for this job that he has engineered himself into?
I'm not sure.
Are you aware of it, sir?
No.
Okay.
We have to wait until they make an announcement.
No. Why we have to wait?
No, because they have to announce who will the coach be first, so we can ask this question in terms of what is the salary that was demanded and what is the salary that will be paid.
Yeah, but Peter,
hold on, boss man. That's why you must listen to me. We can't find out what a salary is if no job not on the table yet. We don't know. we know, but we don't confirm yet.
So we await the confirmation of the how can you put it now? The ascension of the greatest puppet master this Jamaica friends and family ever seen.
Yes, and then we can ask the question: what is Rudolph's salary going to be?
No. Well, I can tell you this much. Speaking to people who would want to say they're in the know, I'm told allegedly this man is asking for $5 million Jamaican dollars per month.
Well, that sounds reasonable for the national scene team.
Oh, that sounds reasonable.
Yeah.
So this man went into as the puppet master, see where he can enrich himself, whether the country benefits or no. It comes down to Rudolph Speed. And what he can get out of this without, well, as the puppet master, the puppets will for sure endorse what he wants. Here's the thing now, though.
Mm-hmm.
This what is being banded about is correct, you see? I mean, the principle alone. Rudolph Speed, well, the puppet master and the puppet should have resigned when we lost that match to DR Congo. As a matter of fact, from the Curacao match, they should have done what Steve McLaren did and resigned. But obviously, people are in this thing for their own benefit. And this puppet master has put himself in such a position that everything comes to him. Rudolph Speed should have resigned when we lost to, not lost, when we drew the match with Curacao. Right? Now, we talk about Pioneer and we want to do a boycotting and all of that. But here's the thing I want, you see? The corporate entities that the puppet master and the puppet will now be going to have them fund or help fund the Jamaica Friends and Family program. Mm-hmm. These corporate bodies should come out now publicly and say, here's the thing. We need to know who you people are going to ascend to this throne, what it is going to cost, and then we'll make our decision if we will support this program or not.
Yeah, I understand.
Time we take a stand, my friend.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Is it a case where you're upset because Rudolph Speed was integral in us not qualifying, or you think Rudolph Speed doesn't have the ability to coach a national team? Which is it?
The which national team? Maybe the under 15 team. Or the under 17
Oh, you don't think he have the ability to coach a team?
No.
All right.
No. I've not seen him do anything that would suggest to me. Because even with the Cavaliers Marine Cup team with Inter Miami, I mean, it shows the golf. The program here hasn't improved any at all. The good thing is we're not seeing it on a Sunday. Yeah. These Premier League teams, even the big ones, can put 5 and 6.
So you didn't think he did well against Inter Miami to don't get embarrassed?
No,
because there was a
shame on you. The man them bring them Inter Miami bring them Masters League team, and him come out with in Manning Cup team, and yet still the man them run rings on them.
You believe that Cavalier close to Inter Miami in terms of quality of players? My boss, you talk about Masters League team.
Cavaliers, no, I talk about Inter Miami Masters League.
No, I'm saying classify them as Masters League, but may I say if you think Cavalier close to them in terms of quality.
No, Cavaliers, the Masters League team I talk about Inter Miami, not Cavaliers.
No,
so they're not Cavaliers.
No, you're classifying the Inter Miami team as a Masters League team, and I'm saying to you, Messi is still better than a lot of footballers playing now, my boss. Yes.
Yeah, man. Of course. But that's my point. So I'm not seeing anything locally that we can say. All right, just like
no, but I'm saying from a coaching perspective,
right?
Weren't you impressed with how Cavalier?
No, no, I wasn't.
And you weren't impressed the other day against Congo either?
Not at all, because if you watch a match carefully, the passes them that we were making was the wing back to the centre half, back to the wing back, to the defensive midfielder, back to the centre half. At no point in time in that match against DR Congo did we look like, even for a minute, like we tried to score a goal.
Mm-hmm. All right.
You understand? So I'm not impressed. As far as I'm concerned, he can't get as much qualification. I'm more because obviously he use the Jamaica Friends and Family uplift himself.
Yes. All right.
I'm no coach.
All right. But
you understand?
I personally believe that in terms of his ability as a coach, he's right in the mix. But it's unfortunate and very unfair the way how he's going to be selected as the coach.
It's to me, my opinion, my friend, it's corrupt. Because he went into the Jamaica Friends and Family knowing exactly what he wanted to get out of it.
I don't know if it's corrupt.
You know what is interesting, my friend?
Yes.
The very first thing he said after the DR Congo thing, I'm resigning as chairman of the technical direction. Very first thing. Why? Why it wasn't and I'm leaving the program as well. I don't want to coach.
All right, my boss. Peter Principal, we leave it there.
Said my brother. Yeah,
big up yourself. Keep it locked. All right. That's Peter Principal for you. We take a break. We're coming back. It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, and D'Angelo Auto Spears and Accessories Limited. Tottenham captain Cristiano Romero is set to miss the rest of the season with a knee injury he sustained in their 1-0 defeat at Sunderland. Argentine defender Romero, 27, looked visibly upset as he limped off following a collision with goalkeeper Antonin Kiske in the Premier League fixture at the Stadium of Light on Sunday. It raised concerns he may have incurred an injury serious enough to rule him out of Tottenham's final 6 games as they battle to avoid relegation. And that's your Sports in a Minute. Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, Megamart, best value by far, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard, and D'Angelo Auto Spears and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. We go back online. Hello.
Hello? Hey.
Yeah.
How are the... yo. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the line cross. I hear both of us on the line together while he was on. That's why I didn't talk.
You go ahead. We're hearing you. Go ahead.
Well, just like the announced in 5, you know.
Mm-hmm. Who's this? Who is this we're talking to? Okay, 64. Yes. What say you? Blind Cry 64. All right, Blind Cry 64. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You understand?
No, I don't understand. What do you mean?
All right. I mean, it's Orville. Have his own style, his own thing, and you do your own thing, meaning that you don't program, right? You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So what you feel like and what's on the mind.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yes, I am. Yes. Yes. Yeah, man, but there's some disturbance in the background there. Yeah, but I'm hearing some disturbance in the background there. What is going on? Is that a baby? Yeah. Yes. Indeed. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant call from you, my boss. But we're going to. Yeah, man. Yeah. Blind Cry 64. All right, my boss. Big up. Thank. Dangerous in
Dangerous in 5 coming. Feel better.
All right. Big up yourself. Thanks for the call. Yeah, man. Cool. Brilliant caller. The man said the next greatest thing in life. You hear that, Garvey? Hello? Hello? Yeah.
Guys, how y'all doing?
Yeah, Dangerous in 5. I'm here alone there.
Hey, yo. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Zidane, I was just over at YouTube trying to follow this Jamaica game.
Yeah.
There is this commentator. The commentator didn't know that Springer from Barbados is not a fast bowler. The commentator just like cricket would commentate in the region. I just don't. By the way, where is Orville?
Easy enough, people. Orville is doing Orville is doing commentary. And
wait, is Orville that in the wait, is Orville that in the YouTube that said them stuff?
Yes. Wait, so you don't know say one bowler was a pace bowler? Yeah, man. Okay.
The man Javel Glenn get dismissed by a straight ball and said the ball straight. Glenn just played on the wrong line. Hey yo, it's funny. Yo, listen, I tell you all the time in the Zidane, there me not say a word to a man, you know, because at some point in time cricket matches will be played and it will be shown who know this cricket and who don't know this cricket. But we have something to take you up on, Zidane. Zidane?
Yes. Yeah, man, I'm listening, you know. Go ahead.
Hello? Oh, there's something.
Well, I'm hearing him, you know, but he's not hearing me. Hello? We could lose him and then trying to get him back. So hang up the white and try to call back, because clearly we're not hearing. Well, I'm hearing you. But you're not hearing me. So you have to try, which I have to try back. All right, we'll go back online in the meantime. Hello?
My time?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
So you remember my last call, is it about this?
This is from St. Thomas. Omar from St. Thomas. Yeah, what's up?
You remember the last call I made to the program?
Yes.
I remember asking about that Rio Ingamore youth there.
Yeah.
So you say you don't know him? That is what you say?
You heard me saying that?
Yeah. I am asking you what you say, boss.
Why wouldn't I not know him?
Okay. So because me honestly believe if you think this, because me know me tell you this youth are better than Max Dorman, my boss.
Yeah, man, you can't say anything you want. You tell me it's a slap better than clapping, you know, so.
Yeah, but slap better than clap, man.
Yeah, so when you're talking, you know, move me one bit.
No, there's no two way about that. Slap better than clap by far.
Yeah, man. So
the problem is a Liverpool sporting director and those people are the problem.
Okay.
And you don't see that Mariska from Chelsea come and show the world that this is the problem.
You did?
Huh?
No, it didn't show me anything.
Yeah, Mariska come and tell you that listen, I am no coach, I am a manager. If I'm not going to manage,
move away from the noise. Move away from the noise.
If I'm not going to manage this team, just fire me. Let me go out.
So you're saying the reason why Liverpool has struggled so badly this season is because Slot is the coach and not the manager?
Is that what?
You're saying the reason why Liverpool looks so bad, poor this season is because Slot is the coach and not the manager?
No, man, I am saying that this is the boardroom is also a part of the problem, about. It is not just the coach is the problem.
No, but I want some specifics. So explain what it is.
Oh, so you're saying that if I'm giving blame towards the season, how much blame would I get?
No, you're saying it's the board is the issue, so I want to know what exactly has the board done wrong.
Let Luis Diaz go when he wanted $50 million, spending $400 million on players who would never play a football for Liverpool, no boss. That is one of them.
So the reason why you're struggling to make the Champions League is because Luis Diaz left.
Huh?
The main reason why you're struggling to be even in the Champions League is because Luis Diaz left.
Yeah, man, we lost Luis Diaz, we lost Darwin Núñez, we lost a couple of players.
Darwin Núñez?
Yeah, man.
Núñez.
We lost Darwin Núñez.
Then you know by Isak. No far better striker that.
You remember about a year ago, I came on the program and I said to you and Orville that the captain now for Liverpool need to learn how to defend, and you guys laugh. Remember that?
Mm.
And I told you that you guys say that is a world class defender. I cannot see it. Okay. Because what I think Klopp did was wrong, was he put a stone wall in front of Van Dijk and he put a world class goalkeeper behind him. So there's nothing about defending in can learn.
Oh.
Yeah? And I
so why Klopp got it so right with him and Slot can't?
Come again.
You're just giving credit now to Klopp for getting it right in terms of putting somebody.
No, man. No, because what I think Liverpool and everybody, the narrative that the journalists wait a second. The narrative that the journalists had pushed was that Van Dijk was superior. Yes? And I think Slot fought for it as well, my boss. And I showed you this, you know. But listen, when I drew the conclusion to know that Van Dijk don't know nothing about this defending and this reading game, what you are telling me, sir. Yeah?
So Van Dijk no good. Hold the line. Because yes, Van Dijk may be dropping out, but when you call at the point in time, Van Dijk was still at world class. Man, laugh. Hold the line though, Bramble, man. We'll take a break. We're coming.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yes, the great Omar.
Yeah, man. So basically, I told you that with a defender having a stone wall in front of him and a world class keeper behind him, there's nothing you can learn about defending.
Okay.
And it is.
So when he won Ballon d'Or, or was second? No, he didn't win. He was second. How did that come about? The whole world had lost their mind.
But Zidane, are you seeing it now?
No, but if him water down now, fine. But that wasn't the discussion about
but Zidane. So what was he doing? Because everybody said he was the organizer for Liverpool.
No, I'm asking you a question. When he came runner-up in Ballon d'Or, the world lost their minds.
No, it was just a narrative. But we said it's just it was a narrative for the journalist.
Omar, you just.
So if Van Dijk could come second in a Ballon d'Or, boss, what would you give a player like John Terry, my boss?
Omar, stop the foolishness.
All right, so what is for you? What is Van Dijk's biggest asset? Because I hear you over the radio say he's one of the best readers.
He's one of the best defenders that I've seen in Premier League, my boss, history.
He's one of the best defenders in the Premier League.
At his best, he's one of the best I've ever seen. Right, top three, right up there with all of them.
What was his last best?
Not the greatest of season. Maybe him going downhill now. But last season he regained some form and he was solid at the back. And Liverpool won the Premier League. So I don't know why you're taking set on Van Dijk.
No man, and that is where I'm gonna stop him about. Yes, because that is where Darwin Núñez and player like Szoboszlai came in, my boss. Darwin Núñez was defending his 18-yard back as a centre forward, my boss. But guess what? The narrative and the journalists pushed that Darwin Núñez was not scoring goal, which is unfair to the player, my brother. Yes? So you guys are giving Van Dijk ratings and props to something where he never did even look to himself, my brother.
Right, my boss.
Yeah? Because, see, and I said it to them. Szoboszlai, they were killing Szoboszlai, even in a Liverpool group, to say that Szoboszlai was supposed to score a goal. And I said, no, this is a player who is keeping Liverpool playing so balanced. Because guess what? He's the one reaching back to help the midfield to take off the pressure for the defender. Mm-hmm. You see, as the coach moved to say like he wants to play more expansive football along with the board, what happened? The team is more open and more vulnerable, my boss. Yeah? Because they went out and they buy all of these players who have never kicked a football. Last season, my boss, up to the Tottenham game could have proved this to we. How important Luis Diaz is to the side.
So a lot of those, because the reason why Liverpool is so far off, let's find if they can't win, they can't win. But the reason why they are so far off is because they would have dropped points and lost to teams that even now, in their version, they are better than those teams. Why aren't you not blaming the managers for some of that?
They are better than those teams. What's it called?
I'm saying a lot of the teams who Liverpool did not beat this season, where they dropped points late and lost late. Liverpool, man for man, are better than a lot of those teams. I'm saying, why aren't you not blaming the manager for that?
So are you saying that I should blame Arteta for losing, for Arsenal losing to Bournemouth?
Yes, then Arteta for rotate the team better and freshen up the squad more, and then take when him go in 1-1 and take out Zumamendi out of the game and go look the goal because the team look slow and can't break on the team and can't break the lines. Now you feel just in the game, boss. The main reason why Arsenal lost is because Arteta was not proactive enough. Yes.
Okay.
I mean,
well, fair enough. I mean, we'll give you that then, okay. But for me, I don't think the players that Liverpool went out and purchased is up to speed with this style of play in England as yet. That is my biggest takeaway, my brother. And all he should have done, I think what Klopp did this year was what Pep Guardiola did over the last 2 seasons with City, my brother. Mm-hmm. Yes, move away from the players that were there because it is him as the coach. Like he said, and I get this from a coach, if a player don't want to be here, you can find somewhere else going on, my boss. Yeah? Mm-hmm. But you have to understand that bringing in new players, brother, you have to give them time to get on them feet. So even as I would say, even last season, the game that we played against Tottenham Hotspurs, where we went down to 9 players, and Luis Diaz and Salah was carrying Liverpool, where we could have even got a draw out of that game to show you how lethal those players are, my brother.
All right.
So for this year, Salah is not good enough for the team, and Diaz wasn't good enough to get $50 million. Show you that my boss, the sporting director, and the board really dropped the ball in general.
No, fine. That was a mistake, but all right. But
yeah,
the manager still didn't do well enough.
And you said the manager didn't do well enough?
No. So while I agree that they should have kept Diaz, or pay him the money, I think. But you can understand the Salah deal.
But 400 million, you can't spend 400 million on a player who have won everything for you.
All right, my boss.
Yeah, Diaz have won everything at Liverpool in general.
Yeah, man.
And you spend 400 million on players who never took a football for you.
All right, my boss. We're leaving it there.
All right, man. Yeah, man. Because there's some more licks again, but we have a link.
Yeah, more licks. What do you mean by more licks? What licks are there now? If you want to use the word more.
No, remember you said the English league is already yours, you know. I want them those players are reconsidering traveling.
Did they tell you that? The league is already mine.
No, you said there was a possibility of it happening.
Hey, by the way, you never say no Premier League discussion today on the radio. big up yourself, my boss.
All right, Omar.
Hey, what happened? There was a real hey, people, I had a bad Friday night, you know. I had such a poor Friday evening, you know. And then I couldn't sleep the way the evening was embarrassing for me Friday. And then I can't sleep, you know. When it was, I said, well, I can't sleep. At least last night I come early, so I can't have something to watch. My God, my boss. One man shouldn't have such a bad 12 hours in a life, my boss. No, sir. We're not in a life. But we'll play the music now before we come to the others. Brought to you by Omega Radio Sports. This one is from Dave Gale, Heart of Love.
What we all need is a heart of love. If I could live my life so each day I could turn a frown into a smile. If I could live my life so someone's dark day through me may turn bright. If I could live my life so I could warm the hearts of lonely people far and wide. If only I could, then each day my prayer would be, Lord, give me the strength to carry on, and give me the patience that I know I'll need. Give me the words to lift those broken hearts, but most of all, give me a heart of love. This has to come and leave people who'd appreciate a little love. Let us now join hands and give support to someone who is down. Let's lend a hand and show a lonely neighbor we really care. If only we would, we could turn sadness to joy. Give me the strength to carry on. Just give me the patience that I know I'll need. Give me the words to lift those broken hearts, but most of all, give me a heart of love. Give me the strength to carry on, and give me the patience that. See, I know I did. Give me those words to lift those broken hearts, and most of all, give me, please, Jesus, give me what I need most of all. Give me a heart of love. I wanna walk like you. I wanna talk like you, Jesus. Give me a heart of
All right, that's from Dave Gale, Heart of Love. And that was brought to you by Omega Radio. All right, while we're looking, Mr. Anderson, we go back online. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Sound like Red Force.
Is this the sports lesson, Michael Arteta?
Is this the who?
Is this the sports lesson with Michael Arteta?
This is the sports sex with Zidane. Yeah, man. That one wasn't funny. Since I'm not even a big Arteta fan, and everybody know that.
Okay. I was listening to starting of the program and you were talking, but I haven't done an analysis of the game went on Saturday. Normally, I give an analysis. Game.
What exactly you want to hear?
We want a breakdown of the game.
What went wrong? First of all, I thought Arteta, you always want to ensure that, especially when you're at home now in the next game, and against a team that is, while they have not lost in a while, they're still 13th in the league. So you're at home against a 13th place team. That's what the overall quality has been over the season. I think he should have freshened up the team a bit more because he had a tough game on Tuesday. So I think, for example, Nani Makwe should not have started. Zola Mendes should not have started either. But those are not even the major things, too, because you started the team, you won't kill him for that, and you were struggling. It was really bad. It was difficult to watch. It was really a struggle. Clearly, most of that first half, Bournemouth was in too much control for a team that's traveling to a team that has only lost one Premier League game and has lost in no other competition except the Premier League at that one time at home. So you're a commanding a dominant team at home. So the struggle was real. It's the worst the team has ever looked at home. And Mikel, hold on, man. Yeah. Arsenal found a way to not be behind at halftime. And the fool manager Mikel Arteta went to the dressing room, feels that him can just run up in mouth not change things, my boss. Come out with the same team, and nothing was happening for Arsenal. Till eventually, when he fell behind, now that's when he pull out Zidane and insert more attacking player. The writing was on the wall. You never done another game where you only scored via penalty. You're not break on the team. Nothing is happening. And Mikel Arteta kept the same midfield. The struggle was there. We can't break the lines. The people them learn from what Pep did in the Carabao Cup final. Arteta was standing on the sideline, walking up and down like a madman, and not change the people. Put more attacking people who can get the ball and help with the transition from defense to midfield. The man was a joke about. We take a break though, we're coming back.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, thank you very much. Welcome back. Hello?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, Red Force. So, yeah, I think Arteta was just poor in the game overall as a manager.
Yeah.
He was too reactive. And there was a flowing of opportunities, half a chance for Arsenal when he brought in Jesus and went ultra attacking. He created more opportunities. So I think sometimes Arteta just don't understand what is required in the boss. When you have a cushion, you have a lead, you don't need to be afraid and you're at home. You don't go for it, man.
Yeah, man. You play too much forward, man. But may I say, so tell me something now. The ball when it could be top 20. In the game?
Yes, he came on in the second half.
Yeah, man. So was he impressive by the team was on any pressure?
No. Yes, the way that they're good, it's impossible for him not to good when him come on.
Huh?
The man for start, remember the game, and then you tell us the man for start the game, brother.
Oh. So you say he was impressive in the game?
Boss, this youth is too good to not be impressive, my boss. No, just listen to the expert. As the man, the man come on, the man pick up a ball in the middle of the park and turn.
Yeah.
And here Gavi said one time in that face, Gavi should be hung for that, my boss. And it's a walk. And he was brought. No, so I'm saying the game was lacking. The game was lacking somebody who would get the ball under pressure, turn, and run at their opponent. And he's the only one that could come on and showing that the boss in the game.
But what I'm saying here now, come up to
no, by the way, don't expect to pressure the 16-year-old to come create miracles doing it. Don't expect to pressure a 16.
What I'm saying, come up to with this maximum and
no, you have the level. You have the level for come. So me know.
Yeah, me know that, man. But what I have to say, with this party, when you say, I want to come support you like this. You see me? So me have to know, you know, think the overseas them what you say. Apply them to them to consider the chance them to do.
No. No.
You're
prepared to talk to some. You're prepared to talk to not me. Somebody else off here.
What is it?
Are you prepared to talk to somebody else off here? Not me, though.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Okay. All right. So, me know why you're not Friday. Because you don't mean what you're talking. You just talk. No, you don't mean what you're talking. You just talk. As you have a mouth. But you know why you're frowning? Hey, you're a regular here to Arsenal. So we see what you are saying to me. You're not credible. Yeah. You're not credible analysis. You give away your work. Yeah. So you see if you're right, it's still not credible because you don't like come on always a pick against a team. And why did the team lose? I don't really right the man right. You must always a pick against the team. So because you just go get Arsenal every time. If you Arsenal lose, I don't really honestly say you just want Arsenal lose at the time.
Remember the time when I won last week, both is 4 months.
You want to them?
Remember the man I want to be
no, man, Arsenal to beat Bournemouth at home, my boss. But I come with that. Arsenal has played Bayern Munich, Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea.
Yeah.
And at home, my boss, and lose no game at home. Don't come tell me say you're 7 games away now. You're at home to Bournemouth and you lose to Bournemouth. I don't tell you about and beat in a 13. Let me see what. You know what you think already. You know what you think already, man. So let me see what I got, my son.
All right, cool. All right, cool.
It doesn't matter what me tell me the people. If I go disagree, if I ask what me think I got Sunday. If I think they're gonna draw our Arsenal, they're gonna think they're gonna lose. What you want to think for? Let's see. Let's see how Arsenal respond to this disappointing, really this poor performance on Wednesday. First, then I can see where they're at. See if I call them look like they're a choke against Wolves, but them shows they're not choking. Now go on, and recover and react and beat up some better teams. They want 3 in a row. But they just don't lose at this stage against a team like that. At least you perform poorly. Make the game in a draw. That's why you had the cushion, so you're room for error. But you can't lose. You don't take the draw. You lose again. So you still would be a game ahead of even if they come level in terms of games played. You still would be a point ahead, which means you're at the money. You understand? Man, lose again. Arteta in the post game interview said it was really poor, but when he thought the second half would have been better. Based on what? You ever run up him out in the dressing room? We go to another call. Oh, we have the feature time. So we are now joined on the program by the chairperson and the chairperson marketing and commercializing affairs committee of the PWFJL, and that's Miss Carleen Edwards. Good afternoon, Miss Carleen Edwards. How are you?
Hi, good afternoon. I am well, thanks, and I hope you are too.
Yeah, my name is Mr. Christopher Zidane Matters. Okay.
Oh, hi, Christopher.
Yes, I'm doing the aspect of the show for Mr. Orville again today. Who's out.
Okay. So I'll just get right to it.
Yes,
as your listeners know, on a Monday we actually bring the roundup for last Saturday's Saturday game. So it was another exciting weekend of action across both zones. And what made it even more interesting, these were return leg fixtures, giving us a chance to see how many teams adjusted, responded, and in some cases reinforced their dominance. So over in Zone A, we start with Wi-Fi United versus Proven Girls. Wi-Fi United got the job done with a 1-0 win. But what was interesting here is that they actually did the double over Proven Girls, having also won the first leg 2-1. So while the scoreline was tighter this time around, it's a clear indication that Wi-Fi United are growing in confidence and consistency as the season progresses. Now to one of the standout matchups that involves Arnett Gardens versus Real Mona. Arnett Gardens followed up their 5-1 first leg win with another dominant performance, this time winning 5-2. And once again, Shakira Douglas was at the heart of everything, delivering a 4-goal performance. Looking at Cavalier versus Yui, and this one was a little slightly, so that's a different slightly story. So in the first leg, these two played for 1-1 stalemate, but this time around, Cavalier found the edge, winning 2-1. Tatiana Polak's quick double proved decisive, showing Cavalier's ability to make the adjustments needed to turn a draw into 3 points. And over in Zone B, we had one fixture unfortunately not played, which is between Mile Gully versus Springer. Springers United due to a waterlogged field. So they will still have one matchup in hand. So we look forward to when that game will be rescheduled. And again, to the big statement performance for last weekend was between Fraser's versus Los Perfectos. Fraser's continued with their perfect run with a 2-1 win, but importantly, they also completed the double, having beaten Los Perfectos 3-1 in the first leg. So not only are they winning, they're doing it consistently against one of the stronger teams in the zone. For the other matchup, which would be Federal United versus Real Mobile, Federal are pretty much doing very well this season. They have secured a 3-1 victory, improving on their 1-0 win in the first leg. So that really tells us that the attacking force for Federal has really been positive this season. In terms of the standings, in Zone A, Arnett Gardens continue to lead the way, now on 16 points, and they're still unbeaten. Cavalier moving to second place on 12 points. While Wi-Fi United with back-to-back wins over Proven Girls now sitting third on 10 points. And I believe they're looking like the team to watch. In Zone B, it's all about Fraser's Whip. As I mentioned, we remain perfect. 16 from 6, sitting comfortably on 18 points. Behind them, things are tightening though, which is a little exciting. Federal United now join Las Perfectas on 12 points, making that race for the top spot. Very interesting as we move deeper into this season. And just for your listeners to note, it's only the top 2 teams will advance from both zones to face off in the semifinals. In terms of the goal scorers chart, Christina Salmon of Fraser's Wit leads on 11 goals, and she's followed by her teammate Chanel Smith, who is on 10. Venetia Reid of Los Perfectus on 9 goals, while Shakira Douglas of Arnett Gardens is on 9, and close out the top 5 is Olivia Ashburn of Real Mona on 7 goals. In terms of the matchups this weekend, and I know the Reggae Girls are actually playing this weekend at 7 o'clock, so hopefully your listeners will come out and support. We're asking the JFF actually at this point to see if the matches can be adjusted at some earlier time. But as it stands, we have Proven Girls versus Real Mona at North Sports Complex, Wi-Fi United versus Cavalier at Carter Park, Arnett Gardens versus Huey at Anthony Spalding Sports Complex, Los Perfectos versus Marley at Brooks Park, Fraser Group versus Federal United at Excelsior, and Spurs United versus Real Mobile at Irwin. So those games are actually scheduled to start at 3:30. However, as I mentioned, we're actually asking the JFF to adjust those times a little earlier, so we're waiting for that confirmation. But the listeners can actually follow all the action on our YouTube pages. Split matches are live every week, so they can look for the Jamaica Women's Premier League on YouTube. They can also follow our website at jawomen's.premierleague.com, as well as on Instagram at JA Women's Premier League.
All right. All right, Miss Carlin Edwards, thank you once again. We'll do it
all right, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, cool. We'll talk again next.
Bye-bye.
All right, that's Carlin Edwards. She's the chairperson of the Marketing and Commercializing Affairs Committee of the Marketing and Commercializing Affairs Committee of PWFJL. Big up to the women, support the women's football as well. They have brought us back-to-back World Cup, while the men at it a cakewalk and eventually kick off the Super. We take a break. We're coming back. It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by HChem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, and D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited. Arnold Slot insists his Liverpool side still believe they can do something special against Paris Saint-Germain in the return leg of their Champions League quarter-final on Tuesday. PSG go into the tie at Anfield with a 2-goal lead after winning convincingly in Paris last week, but Slot was adamant that the Reds can pull off what would be a comeback for ages. When attempting to overcome a deficit of 2 or more goals from any away European first leg, Liverpool have only progressed onto 2 of the 13 occasions against Exer in 1991 and Barcelona with that famous comeback in 2019. And that's your sports in a minute. A minute, sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, Megamart, best value by far, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard, and D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, thank you very much. Welcome back. We have a quick look at what is going on in the WhatsApp world.
Text message. It's now time for text messages on the Sports Desk.
How can you guys say that you are friends and you can't help Pioneer to elevate his mindset? All right. So I'm going to pressure Pioneer there. All right, let's look at this other one. I understand what the caller was saying about Coley and the assistant job. However, I see Zidane's line of argument that Coley almost had no choice. Sometimes people will use it against you in the future and say that you refuse this, so why should you get that now? And plus, you're also looking at that if they're going to hire somebody, it is given pretty much he's the favorite, whether fairly or unfairly. Why not take the job as the assistant? You still will be contributing to your country. Plus, you're a coach. That's what you do for a living. You'll be getting. If you are satisfied with the remuneration process, then go ahead. You're a coach. Yeah. Omar, you're so stupid and dunce. On the radio, just like Orville from the surgery. Yes, him drop a step, but he is world class. Let me go over that again. Omar, you're so stupid and dunce on the radio, just like Orville. From the surgery, yes, him drop a step, but he's still world class. I think he's responding to Omar speaking about Van Dijk. All right, so we'll look at some others a little bit later on. All right. We go back to the phone lines. Hello.
Yeah, man. I go back to the phone lines.
Yes, indeed. This is CC.
More something. Luis Diaz came from the Liverpool Academy.
No.
So then Omar said you shouldn't sign a baller when the back kick a ball for you. So why am I saying Luis Diaz?
No, he's saying they should have. No, I think the point he's making, that point is that.
No, man, no. Listen what I say, Dan. What I say is, in terms of Luis Diaz staying at the club, that's a different thing. He is saying the man them go and purchase players that has never kicked a ball. So when you're rejuvenating your squad, do you not go out and buy players?
No, he was talking about the amount. No, listen, he was talking about the amount that this players got. So he's saying, you bring in a man and you pay him a whack who never played for you yet, while Luis Diaz wanted a whack and has played well for you and won everything for you, but you're not prepared to give him the amount. That's the point he was making in that regard.
Yeah, which is fine, but I'm just saying to you that in the event of, say, I bring a baller coming in and he never kick a ball for you, you pay XYZ, the profile of the player at the time, and people always rejuvenating the squad. Erling Haaland has never kicked a ball for Man City when he came there, and he got a big whack. And you had players there who didn't get a big whack. Mm-hmm. So sometimes I just saw them think that it never worked, it hasn't worked out as yet. So they can always come and complain. But anyways, with that, the meat of the matter.
Yes.
You know, me here, because my name, right? And say, to talk garbage. But then proceeded to speak garbage himself. But Zidane, when I said coming into the World Cup qualifiers, right? In terms of like people getting debuts. In the last window of the World Cup qualifiers, Curacao had debutants coming in. And remember, in the last part of the window, Curacao wasn't home and free. They were going into 2 do-or-die games. And they played a debutant which scored. So when it works, nobody complains. When it doesn't work, there's other people complaining. But he drew Diego Maradona, right?
Yes. He said Diego Maradona was taken off his couch in 1990.
And nothing no go so. When Diego Maradona went to the 1990 World Cup, he was the best player in the world. As a matter of fact, Diego was coming off back to back 2 Serie A titles from Napoli, plus being a world champion. He already won the World Cup in '86.
Yes.
Won the 2 Serie A titles with Napoli. And then he came into the World Cup as the best player in the world, Zidane. So Diego Maradona came to the 1990 World Cup as the best player in the world.
Okay. So he created something that didn't exist.
So that in and of itself is not so. When Diego Maradona was brought back into Argentina team, when he wasn't playing actively, it was when he got the ban. I think it was some drugs ban that he got for 15 months in 1992 that carried over till part of almost in 1994. So Argentina brought Diego Maradona to the World Cup in 94 after he came back from the ban. So he wouldn't have played a lot of games. But Zidane, tell me something. If you, at that point in time, Diego Maradona was arguably the best player to ever play the game, people were saying those things, right? If you have arguably the best player, you hear me?
Yes.
The best player to play the game, and that player is coming back and him fit and healthy, would you not carry him to the World Cup?
Yeah, his scenario was poor. His analogy was really poor.
So you cannot compare that to, you're telling me Shamar Nicholson is what? So if somebody else is playing and playing well, we should go for Shamar Nicholson because Shamar Nicholson is the best striker in CONCACAF. When he's fit and healthy, he's the best striker in CONCACAF or is the top 2 player in. How do you compare a man who is an all-time great to a Shamar Nicholson? Now, no disrespect to Shamar Nicholson. Do that. What is that comparison?
No, that was a poor comparison by Gar.
The Jamaican players most of these players are ordinary, Zidane. So they're easily replaced.
No, man,
more than as a special player.
No, man. If I have a team, boss, and I'm in a World Cup qualification campaign, and there are 2 games remaining, and there's a Jamaican player who's flying in a top flight league, I must call him, man, my boss. They will call him. So I understand what kind of point that he was trying to cover. Nobody say you must not call great special players if you have them and they're recovering. But we are saying we're not going to write off a player because he would have been making his debut late in the piece. No, that's how it works. Yeah.
Exactly. You can't write off a player simply because of the time.
No, if he play at a high level and not top league, you have to call him, my boss. That makes sense. Yeah. You do it.
If we're going to beat Rudolph Speed, what we should say after we see the squad, Norman Campbell, who was there, is the one you can look and say, boy, Whisper should have been playing instead of Norman Campbell. Given the fact that, number one, we're going for players that play in the championship. Whisper would have gone into the championship. Norman Campbell has never played 1 minute of football at that level, Zidane.
He's never played a minute of football at that level. So if Whisper, who leave from high school, go to the U21, then go into championship and plays multiple minutes at that level, which Norman Campbell has never done, then we can always argue our speed. We're looking at players that playing at the highest level possible.
Hold on. Hold on. I give you a couple of minutes after the break. We're coming.
It's the
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back, Sis. Yeah.
And I heard somebody mention someone Nichols was the one who scored the goals then up at Canada. At that time when Shaman Nichols scored the goals at Canada, he was playing week in, week out at that club, Zidane.
I never know this was a Shaman.
So that means
I never know this was a Shaman Nicholson thing.
What's that?
Because I keep mentioning Shaman Nicholson. I'm thinking that
no,
the theory that you should not give a debut and go playing in a do or die game or two tough, difficult games at the back end of a World Cup qualification. I disagree with anybody who said that. I don't know why you keep mentioning Shaman Nicholson.
Yeah, that's true still.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So if there's one game to go, all who win the game go to the World Cup, and you as a striker is in the best form of his life and one of the top players in the league, you pick him. No matter for the last game, because the man is in the form of his life. What if in the last minute you don't want it? That farm striker now can be put on, and because everything I fall for him in the league, it fall for him in the game and him end up here and equalizer.
I have a real-time example, Zidane. I have a real-time example. Brazil team right now, right? You know the guy named Igor Thiago?
Yes.
He's the second leading goal scorer in the EPL right now, being 21 goals behind Erling Haaland.
Mm-hmm.
That guy, prior to now, would have not sniffed the Brazilian team. But they look at the players around. He's the one who's the most informed as a Brazilian striker. So, Carlo Ancelotti, I have to bring in Carlo Ancelotti right now. I'm selecting him in the last couple of windows because he realized that this guy is playing in the form of his life. Some people would say, "Oh, what if, say for example, you have another player and Richarlison or Gabriel Jesus."
Mm-hmm.
Somebody would say probably Gabriel Jesus, but Gabriel Jesus isn't playing anything or doing anything. So the more logical choice to go with Igor Thiago, so that's a real life example. But more asking the performer goes then.
Yes.
What is wrong Peter Gould came out and spoke on the whole thing, Rudolph Speed and him getting the possibly getting the managership for the Jamaica national team.
Yes.
And was stating that he would have probably picked up his club and leave Jamaica. And this is a person who is reported as voted for this administration, right? If what is wrong with asking for the other people who have voted against or for the administration to come out and give their views? Similar to when we are trying to ask for a referee to justify a red card on the speed, which is irrelevant compared to the wider scope of Jamaica football. Let me ask you, what is wrong with that?
I don't see anything wrong with it. Man,
exactly, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the people them to come out, they can come out and talk. These people, them have this, I don't know, like there is this invisible wall protecting them, and the only time you hear from them is during the election. So imagine if you have a country run and the only time you can hear from the opposition is during the election. You know, it makes no sense with that. That's not for governance. It's like you only wait till the election time you hear from people. No. We want to hear from you right now.
Yeah.
During this period, when he is going to be appointed or possibly appointed as the head coach, what is your views on all of these things going forward? That's what we want to know. What does me say? Garvey, come with a better analogy next time about.
Yeah, man.
Because yeah, give us too much example to show you say, we are saying about no sense.
No sense.
Absolutely garbage. No sense at all. So, yeah, man, come better. And then we have this thing with Miami to Zidane. Boy, anyway, Garvey, tomorrow, please bring a better analogy. Because if you have a call for team name, you have to make sure you have your facts straight. Number one, because I never 1990 World Cup. And also then, you have to ensure you have solid analogies which we can tear apart. And this has been rich to shreds.
Indeed.
So better luck next time, Garvey.
Better luck next time, Garvey. Yeah, big up SLC. It's cool, Garvey, a while ago, listen. Yeah, man, you can't give a debutant to a man in a crucial game. We go back on. Hello.
Hey, Zidane, what's up? How you doing?
Yeah, for your final. Yeah, man, for your last 4 or 5 minutes. So, yeah.
4 or 5 or 6 minutes. Joking. Zidane, you know, so I have to take your pants on, though.
Yes.
Is it? Now, the last time around, I came and I presented what this historical fact is that Bob Woodford was the most targeted player during the Borderline series. Even though before the series, the plan was to mainly target Bradman. At the end of the day, it worked out.
Is it factual or somebody's interpretation of what happened?
I have given several credible sources.
Yeah,
so
but man,
it's not like a one person who has said this.
No, fine. What I'm saying,
several people who have come together and said this.
I don't agree.
The other side
I don't agree
has not brought any. No, but when it comes on to historical facts, we hear stuff like an army of 40,000 beating an army of 100,000. People with 13 ships beating 130 ships in war. See?
Yeah, but
do you sit down and then say no, not no,
but fine, but do it. I heard what you said and what you read out, and I looked at all the information. I just can't understand. I don't believe it.
What in my information is off. I have said,
I never said anything was
no. But
I never said anything was no, I never said anything was
listen to the critical point. Listen to the critical point.
Yeah.
I've said in games that they used the bodyline bowling because it was used in all the test matches.
No, it wasn't used in all of it.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
See? In games that they used the bodyline bowling and used extensively, Bob Woodford made more runs. He had a higher runs per inning. He had a higher batting average for the man who loved batting average than Badman.
No, that's not that's not what the debate is about. The debate is about who was targeted. So your argument is that
explain your argument.
Your argument is that
so you are saying that even though during those games he was the better batsman, you are saying that he was the better batsman. He was the better batsman in which game? In those games, yes.
In which game?
In the games that they use the borderline bowling.
I just because we never done there. I mean, we're not buying what you said.
No. I don't. No. But what do you mean you're not buying what I'm saying? Just tell me what I'm saying.
I don't believe that the English bowlers came to target the
I
gentleman.
never said before the series that was the
No,
case.
man, I know. You're saying
Game.
you're saying they switched to him. They said at the outset it was Bradman who they came for.
Yes.
So then
and during those games, they targeted thing there. Yes.
Yes, but I'm saying we're not buying it. But I hear you.
Why? So you're saying that we play a cricket match, and at the start of the game, we said Brian Lara the bigger batsman.
Yes.
But during the game, Sidney and Chandra Paul is scoring more runs.
No, what I'm saying.
You're saying that you're saying that they're going to target Lara more.
Yeah, but the information that high up is that Bradman did not play the first. So they came for Brad, but he didn't play the first test. So the second test when he played now, didn't he score a century?
He did not use borderline bowling in the second.
You see, that
was a practice.
Yes, because we're not there now.
No. This is well reported. And even,
but I'm saying
we have said this already on the air.
But I'm saying it's somebody's interpretation of what they think.
No, it's not an interpretation. There's a match report that is written on ESPN cricket.
No one man write it to us. You watch the game.
Wait a minute. Wait, Zidane. So we're not king. We're not king. I want to understand you.
Yes.
You're saying that nothing that we read is credible anymore.
No,
people have written match reports. People write newspaper articles. I've read all of them, and they all said that the second test was a flat pitch that was not conducive for fast bowling, and borderline bowling was not used in the second. And you're saying that even though you have that, you don't believe that?
Right. I've watched sporting events and see credible journalists, writers, reporters, commentators leave that game and appear rubbish and right.
So you are saying all the let me get you. You're saying all the reports.
No, what I'm saying,
even the match reports that said that this bowling was not done in this match. You said you don't believe those match reports.
I wasn't there.
You're saying you don't believe the match
I am not sure if I should be boss.
Do you believe the score that's on the score?
That's why I mean leave alone things I'm gonna see.
Do you believe the score that's on the score?
The man put the score card.
Hey,
that's not interpreting anything. But hold on, do I? Hold on, don't laugh. I'm gonna help you now. Someone hit a boundary, you know, and it goes into the boundary for 4. That's a fact that 4 runs. I'm saying whether the pitch flat or juicy or whatever. That's an interpretation. That's an opinion that the person's going to give it. Looking on, you know.
So years from now, when we talk about Brian Lara's best innings, and we talk about he played such and such on a very difficult pitch, because we have done that with all batsmen. You're saying you don't believe those reports again? No, I'm asking you a question because we're talking about condition. This is a report on the condition, and we know in cricket, condition matters. So you're saying in the future when we are assessing great batsmen,
all right, you have a writer. Orville is a writer. He's a writer, a commentator, and an analyst. You take him and say, no, about cricket every day. So Orville could leave. You would believe anything Orville says if you write anything about a cricket game?
No, but I'm asking a question.
No, answer my question.
No, man. Go ahead.
Me say to you, say, if Orville leave the cricket game and he just don't watch now today, and write something about it, would you fully 100% work with what Orville interpretation of?
No, I'd look for other people to corroborate.
Exactly. So me not sure.
But I found
it could be 3 Orville. The 3 per second.
You make your point, you know. You make your point.
Yes.
My point, no. I have found several people to corroborate my point.
All right.
A renowned historian, BBC, Fox Sports. They spoke to umpires throughout the game, broadcasters throughout the games.
Okay.
Players, former players.
So the second test, no borderline was done.
They didn't use borderline significantly.
Right. I hear it. Pick up yourself. I hear it. If that's the case, then
Zidane, when you have to go to the heart of cricket, you're saying we now can't trust the report of conditions of play. This is what you're saying in this conversation.
No, Minister Biden.
No. But Zidane, when we argue, you can't take the line there and then say because you and anything we are beat up.
What if I find where people are saying the borderline did happen for a large part of the second? What would you think?
Go ahead and present it. Anything I present, I put it to the next man. Go ahead and find it.
England used the borderline tactics, fast leg theory throughout the entire
No, big man. Second test.
Listen up. Listen up.
No.
Listen. It said through the entire 1933 Ashes series. Right.
You said. Zidane. There was no argument. You said you waiting on the article. You said that you find an article that said the borderline was used extensively in the second test match.
That's what you're saying, though.
Big up yourself. Anyway, big up yourself.
Big up yourself. All right.
Respect.
I will take a break.
Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back, and it's time for our second selection for the day, brought to you by Omega Radio. And this one is from Guidance, God Set Me Free.
Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. God said to me, giving up shouldn't be. Sometimes the going seems rough, but still don't give up. Keep your head up high. I see how hard the wicked them a try. Remember, God is standing by. He's standing by. I'll save you from the stormy night. Oh God, God set me free. God set me free. 'cause I take my troubles to thee.
Take my troubles to thee.
No more will I worry.
No more will I worry.
God set me free. God has spoke to me. When I take my troubles to thee.
Take my troubles to thee.
No more will I worry.
No more will I worry.
God set me free. Oh Lord my God, ruler of the universe, without you around me, what life really worth? Now you're sending out your orders, I'm prepared to do thy works. Enemies get confused from the words from my mouth. Oh God, keep on, watch over me, watch over me, keep on, guide and protect me, keep on watch over me. God set me free.
God set me free.
Because I take my troubles to thee.
Take my troubles to thee.
No more will I disagree.
No more will I worry.
God set me free. God, you spoke to me. When I take my troubles to thee.
Take my troubles to thee.
No more will I worry.
No more will I worry.
God.
Alrighty then, that was Guidance. God Set Me Free. Brought to you by Omega Radio. We go back online. Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yeah, are you good? Having a good day?
Yes, so far.
Good. Yeah, I just call about. I'm an Arsenal supporter here, so make sure that me know.
Yes.
But I never get to watch that match Friday, but I follow any team on my phone. And last time I called, I said, Arteta is my biggest problem with Arsenal team, with the squad we got.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody says, he's doing well. I said, yes, we're still leading, but I don't like him approach to how the squad is playing. And following the match Saturday, I was in our function, and every time I'm on my phone, I see when them school.
You was at a function that early. You're in England.
Eh?
You're in England.
Yeah. No. I'm in Florida.
Oh, you're in
But
Florida.
I was at the early function.
Okay.
So I start watching the match before I leave. I start 7:30. After I leave 15 minutes.
Oh, you are the one who said you're going to travel to the parade, and I tell you you must come to the party in Jamaica.
Yeah.
All right. I want to leave your number with Miss Marian when you finish the call, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though England, me have follow mine. For me,
No, man.
over there.
No. So you can't make it too true. All right, but keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, so following the match, following the result, I see them go 1-0 up. I didn't like how we start the match anyway. Bournemouth start pressure at the yard too early. And I know it's just because Arteta don't play to win, he just play not to lose. But when I see it was 1-1 at half time, and the next time I check, about 15 minutes in the second half, we make 3 changes already. From then, actually, me almost give up.
He made the he made the 3 changes after about 60 minutes. So he brought on Eze, he brought on Trossard, and he brought on Doman.
Eze, Doman, and Trossard. Eze, Doman, and Trossard.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, the timing when he made the change, because as I say, I check it, actually,
well, what's wrong with the timing?
59 minutes when we check it. And we say, I know it's not even an hour into the match yet, and Arteta make 3 changes. What kind of panic
No, it's not.
Nervous.
No, it's not panic. As a matter of fact, I don't think he should have come out second half with that. Say, hey, because you know watch the game, you know. But brother, it's the worst performance of the season from Arsenal in that first half, you know. They look lethargic, misplaced passes consistently. They were being dominated. A team coming to the Emirates and have so much position. Arsenal was struggling to beat the line. It was unbelievable that Arsenal went in at halftime still level. So he probably should not even have come out with the same team, my boss.
All right then. If you don't like the team that how they are performing, make the change from halftime and just put a team out there.
What he did wrong, he thought just changing Martin. Poor Martin. Martin touched the ball 7 times in the first half. How can you have a wide player who touches the ball 7 times and you're blaming him? Clear the ball is not coming to him. So that looks like a transitional midfield problem to me. So he changed Martinelli for Trossard and he changed Noni for the youngster. And that's solve the problem, brother. If you take out the defensive midfield out of the team, make Rice play the 6 and bring in Eze with
Eze.
So you have both Eze.
I'm wondering why Eze can't get more game.
No, well, he's coming back from injury, man. But I'm saying at halftime, bring in Eze for Zubamende. That is the change. The team, they are not fearful of Zubamende and what he can do in terms of when him on the ball or him can help Arsenal to break line. They are not fearful. No, you're bringing a man like Eze. That team now would have to approach the game differently. He just came with the same midfield and we were already doing the same thing and not getting much. The only time we look like somebody could have done something when Max Doman pick up the ball.
You know, after me watch what me look on the match and I'll go for one thing, I check the players' rating. And when me see he rate 5, me say wait there, he come do him thing because he's a player who me not expect him to solve Arsenal problem.
No, I'm 16. You can't ask a 16-year-old to solve Arsenal problem. That would be idiotic.
He's 16-year-old. Mm-hmm. Me no mind him get game, but me not expect him to solve Arsenal problem. I believe Arteta need. I said to my Liverpool and Man U friend them, which me can't call one of them now because him team are the too long.
Man U are the too long.
Man U are the too long.
You never have business with them man, because them man they gonna laugh off if we lose the league. You know.
That Virgin him want to win. If that Virgin don't like Man City, so
you can imagine. Hold on, Carla. You can imagine Arsenal in the season not winning anything. And Man U, I'm gonna say we make Champions League, you make Champions League, and laugh and mock with.
That's true.
Me can't live with that.
But this Virgin tell me say want to win it, and he call me and cause me say Arteta because anyway, I've been telling him say Arteta my problem with this side, and him say him actually said to me say, no, what's the way you talk about? Then call me real bad.
But let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question as a real Gunner supporter. 2 seasons ago, Arsenal made a run in the Premier League when they played some fantastic football. They were scoring goals like they're going out of style. The ball movement was good. The pace of play was cutting teams apart. How did Arteta drastically just change from that sort of approach now to what we're seeing from Arsenal? What do you know? And we went close that season.
We start the season playing better with more speed. I said to someone, you know what I tell them? If I was a coach, every time we play Arsenal, we could beat them. Because we already know how they're gonna play and also they're gonna play.
Right now, look at Man City. Look at Man City. They have Rodri and they have Silva. Silva is not a defensive type of player. So while he's in midfield, he's in there more from his on-the-ball quality and his quality going forward. And then they have the other gentleman from France who lighted the place recently. So they have 3. The balance is much better.
Turkey.
Arteta has 2. Rice is a very good player now. Very, very good player. But Rice is not a technical genius, my boss, to get you out of tight space. Rice will play the 6. Man too coward, man. Man too coward, brother.
That's where you need Rice. That's where you need Rice. In the 6 in front of. Look at it this way. We got the best. You got some good defense. You have the best defense. Why are you trying to play everybody behind the ball?
Hold the line, my boss. The man frustrating. Hold the line. And when he went behind 2-1 now, he makes some ultra attacking changes, and that's when Arsenal started to create a flurry of half chances. And we never did any of that like that in the entire game. So he was reactive as opposed to being proactive. Hold the line though. Hold the line. Don't move. We take a minute.
Greetings to you listeners. This is Reverend Ryan A. Gordon, Senior Pastor of the Book and Vessels Healing and Deliverance Ministries, located at 120 Main Street, Pineapple, Ocho St. Anne, Jamaica, West Indies. Join me every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show with Brother Chris. Join me for a word in time. You cannot afford to miss this powerful word every Sunday morning on this station.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yeah, Chris, man. Gunner fan. Yeah, man. Back with him, about.
Yeah, we don't lose it yet, but for we can be 60 next Sunday.
And about 4 or 5 weeks ago, I said to people that I do not talk about City this week, but I think we're going to beat City. But I don't like the look of us. I don't like the look of us.
We can beat all Arteta needs to just release him player them.
Yeah, but yes. But every game is different.
There's no miracle. It's not a miracle. Gary picking Man United just load the player them to play with freedom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the good thing is that before he lost to Pep Guardiola in the Carabao Cup final the other day, he went 6 games unbeaten against Man City. So he has set up the team right over the last couple of years against Man City, to be fair to him. So while he has not won many, he won a few and didn't lose any over the last 6 games prior to the Carabao Cup final. So maybe him can find it. So I would not say him, but against teams like Bournemouth, man, they should not be covered. We can understand a man going away to Liverpool and away to Man City and playing a certain way. But come on. But let's see if he can get it right again against Man City and not lose the game.
Yeah, you don't tell you the first match we start Arteta this season. When him go to Liverpool, he go play about 6 midfielder.
So
remember the match.
So Odegaard was injured. Odegaard was injured for the game, and the man played 3 defensive midfield players.
So
and lose to
from that match, we start telling man Arteta.
And it did something similar against Man City as well. Now we draw the game when Man City come up. Man City was the first time I see Man City have a part of the bus in my life when I watch any Pep Guardiola team. Arteta was basically just having 3 defensive midfield out there, not breaking down the man team. But
that's true.
Yeah, man.
The match, I be a match, Martinelli come save us.
Yeah, you remember.
AJ with a flick pass and Martinelli run onto it.
Yeah. All right, my boss. We shall talk. We'll leave it there.
Man.
Big up.
Yeah. But I will consider how it goes. I see. But me not make me full decision yet.
Yeah. But
yeah.
Big up yourself, Gunnar.
Good.
Why? We're supposed to deal with some things, but if we hold on a little bit, people. Hey, not even a draw, the man get out of the game. The man, listen, that guy, Mikel Arteta. Can you get the cushion now when City come? City drop points at home in 2 games. No, it was at home. But they have a 2 game span where they played Nottingham Forest and West Ham. These are 2 teams that are battling relegation. They are really bad teams overall. It's a big boom for City to give you a cushion where you could drop points, meaning draw a game, and still be ahead of City regardless of what happened in the game this weekend. And you give up that against Bournemouth at home? My God. We go back online. Hello?
Hey, Zidane, how are you?
Oh, this is the wrong man at this time. I know you would call today, no?
Yes,
yeah, I know you would call today. You hide for weeks, but I know you would call today.
Yeah, now you know me not hide no time. And I'm always call at the right time, you know?
You always call at the right time. All right, what say you?
Yeah, man. What's your approach for this defining week, though? That's what I want to know.
The approach?
Yeah, what's your approach? How do you think you might approach the Champion League and looking on the City match in just a few days?
All right. Well, they have a lead, and they do defend very well, and they do have 2 really good central defenders. So it's going to be difficult for Sporting to break them down. And I think even though Arsenal now is not doing too well in open play, I think they will have enough time and space because Sporting are chasing the game to find a way to get the job done. So I think they're gonna get through. But I want to see the performance first on Wednesday to then give my assessments of what I think will happen on Sunday. Because their reaction to losing that game disappointingly, I want to see the performance, not only the result, the actual performance. I'm waiting to see that on Wednesday. Then I can give a fairer assessment to what I think will come.
Okay, I mean fair,
Yeah.
But know Sunday, them are going dead still. Because first thing, these two pressure match at once. It's too much for them. For City is at home resting right now.
Yes.
So in terms of legs and mental rest, mental and physical rest,
yes,
City have that advantage. And in terms of confidence level, City confidence well up right now.
Yeah, because City now they dismantled us 2-0. It was a walk in the park. Then they thrashed Liverpool 4-0 and now they beat. These are 3 big teams that they have beat convincingly.
And go Stamford Bridge, go trash Chelsea.
And the most important thing, without conceding a goal, so City start to defend well now.
So right there, them start to get back some certain level of belief,
Yeah.
I know how important that is in sports. You understand?
Yeah.
But to be honest, the big problem with Arsenal is not the players still. It's just the coach.
They have a statistics, you see, for April. 4 years in a row in April. The man across the boss. Him, my boss, and nobody else but him.
Yeah, man. Because first thing, it's when I wake up early and I say I need to watch this match. This match is important. Because what I was hoping for was a draw.
Yes, you said the thing would have drawn. You said you write it down as a draw. Remember?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I already have that match. Say, all right, then if we can get 2 draw and we beat Arsenal, then we are leading.
Yes.
So I already say, okay, then we can look at draw right there, and if we can get a draw from Newcastle, You understand? So when I see the man them I run for Arsenal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
Man, that kill Arsenal with ball, boss.
Brother, when I look on even the ball position, man, I say, no man, I take a real coward, bro.
Yeah, man.
A real coward. They can't have 9 points ahead. And afraid to run at a small
You have the room for error now, so why are you the one being afraid?
Exactly. You have the room for error where you know, so listen man, just go play some ball and you're two. But there is no way Bournemouth are going to go 2-2 with you.
Exactly.
You understand? So, because each time you see Arsenal losing, it's most times that when them sit off and allow the team to take control of the game. If you even remember, go right back to Wolf match at Arsenal.
Yes.
Lucky you get them 2 own goal, but Wolf was on top,
Late in the game.
And it was the same approach, the same sit back approach.
Yeah, late in the game, you're correct. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So I tell you say, this one though,
what will happen now?
What
will happen now? It's gonna go. What Arsenal has done is make this go right down to the wire.
Exactly.
Want to go right down to the wire now, and the people
go right down to the wire.
The people
that's what them allow.
Yeah, the people must say no. That Pep Guardiola and he still have some players who are accustomed to these kind of late season pressure, neck and neck situation, and Arsenal no have none. Jesus is not an integral part of the team anyway. But
what happened to him though? Why him jump off so bad though? What's your view?
Injuries.
Is it that he not get the game time out?
Remember he had an injury that he was out for like 7 months, and them thing in the normal. It's difficult to come back from. Yeah, man.
Yeah, because the same thing affect Rodri, so I have to know Rodri.
All right, there you go. And that's why when I brought the Max Doman point, I had to give the caveat that this barring major injuries, because I see it enough time that a man get an injury out for 6-7 months and it's a completely different player. See, look at Rodri.
Yeah, man, because up to now Rodri is not himself.
No, me, I
love Rodri.
He struggled yesterday, no? He struggled badly
of
yesterday.
Of course, and he's been struggling since him come back.
It's true.
I just Pep love him.
Yeah, it's not the
because
same.
The truth is, Gonzalez being at the team, Gonzalez was doing well. Because even when City went and they were losing and everything. One of the factors is because Rodri was just poor in the midfield.
Yeah.
So the counter killing us.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And as I say, them long injury there, is a major thing.
Yeah, man, it's a major factor.
But we didn't expect him to really do better at Arsenal still.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
He still not live up to the expectation I have of him going to Arsenal.
No. I know he was decent. When he came on Saturday morning though.
He always decent to him come, but I really think he is more of a winner than a striker.
I agree. And that's where he came on. He was playing all over the place except as a striker. So him look all right.
Exactly. So if you have him playing as a winger, he's not going to do everything what you want as a winger. Cross everything.
Yeah, man.
So I think that is where a manager will really have him and really just need to change him. Make him just focus on being a winger. Because he really now have the output of a striker, but as a winger and the work rate and everything you're going to get like.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
But one question before you go though.
Mm-hmm.
Was it gimmicks with Garvey when you say you don't have any opinion on Rio from Liverpool, or you just never want to get into that?
No, I don't really think much of him. I don't really think anything. He is a very, very talented player, but that's it.
Yeah, because I watched him the other day still. Him kind of give me a Mason Greenwood feeling. You know, the Mason Greenwood was coming through at Manchester United, but Greenwood was a little bit better to me.
Yeah, him talented, man, but him not wow me. Him talented, but him not wow me. So clearly, he's going to be a big hit, but he's not a wow.
Yeah, man, he's going to be a good player still.
Yeah, I think so. Clearly.
Yeah, man. But as I say, let's look forward to your weekend and see how you navigate the Champions League.
Well,
and then to recover mentally to take on City.
No, man, he's right, man. It's a good point. That man is a big team because clearly the Champions League game in Lisbon affected us as well physically. And as I said, City's off. But let's see. All right, my boss, pick up yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Cool. That was the Manchester City fan. Name Canales. RG, man. That's it. We'll take a break. We're coming.
holding my hand.
Praise the Lord. Greetings and salutations to all of our wonderful, wonderful friends all over Jamaica. Listen, this is Dr. John Wayne from Omega Church and Omega Radio. It has always been my dream to establish community work here in Jamaica. Television, church, humanitarian work here in Jamaica. And as you know, we have been doing the radio since 2022. The time has come that we're calling all helper, kingdom-minded citizens, putting together this team in Jamaica. We're looking for helpers, kingdom-minded helpers, from hospitality, humanitarian, administration, coordination, media for television and radio production. If you're looking for more and you'd like to be a part of this team from Omega Center, Jamaica, I'd like you to give me a call. 876-204-9356. If you'd like to do more, serve more. This is for serious leaders that really, really want to make an impact in the life of our fellow Jamaicans for the Lord Jesus Christ. Text me at that line, and a member of my US team or European team will reach out back to you. Thank you and God bless you. I hope you're ready to serve. Text me at 876-204-9356. A member of my team will reach out to you expeditiously to expedite this help. Omega Center Jamaica local team invitation. Be a part of it. Let's change Jamaica and make Jamaica great again.
Down on my knees, I've learned to stay.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, and D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited. Tottenham are in advanced talks over a free transfer for Liverpool defender Andy Robertson this summer. Robertson confirmed last week he's leaving Anfield after 9 years at the club when his contract expires this summer. Spurs have a long-term interest in the 32-year-old left back and tried to sign him during the January transfer window, but Liverpool were not prepared to let him leave. Tottenham remain committed to signing the Scotland captain, and while sources insist a full agreement is yet to be reached, discussions are understood to be at an advanced stage. And that's your Sports in a Minute. Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, Megamart, best value by far, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard, and D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Welcome back, and we go back straight to the phone. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, man, I mean, my brother.
What do you say, Connor?
It's for real.
Are you gone again?
I heard you call my name earlier, man. I had to hit you up, man, or I'm not qualified.
No, I didn't call any.
Yeah, you did, man. You mentioned free credit. What's my name?
Oh, that's the name. Oh, yes, indeed. You're a Gunner supporter.
Yeah.
So you're good to because if the man say I must give all Gunner supporter credit to
man, I left them this season.
No, but the man say I must because of the distress.
Man, I don't know if that qualifies.
No, hold on. Because of the distress that we're going through, because of the Bournemouth defeat, the man say I must give the credit to Gunner supporters. So are you a Gunners or not?
You know I am, man.
All right, so you and get yourself out of the running, my boss. So I'm saying you're a Gunner, so credit you will get some credit. Sir? It will be sent to your phone after this conversation. What's you know? They don't want to get the credit. They want to listen to the program.
Yeah, man. You don't know, man. I'm an Arsenal fan, man. I left them this season, man, but it hurts same way, man. I'm telling you, man, it hurts, man. I'm being honest, man. If you want me to get I got to be honest. I can't come on the radio tell no big old lie, man. Yeah, listen, man. Yo, man, I got to hail you up, man. The callers and to an extent, the program, man, sounds real good today, man. Yeah, man, the callers, man, sound more relaxed, more free to. It's like everybody's more free, man.
Yeah.
I wonder why, Zidane.
I don't know, boss. I'm not going down that road with you, Frank.
I think it's because the ego is turned down a whole couple of notch well, man. That's my opinion, man. Right. That's what I think, man.
All right.
Yeah, man, for real, man. Yeah, man, so this the point. Zidane, may I tell you, Zidane. Mm-hmm. If we lose that match, if Arsenal lose the match Sunday, we're dead, you know?
Yeah, well.
You don't share the same sentiment?
Why that would be back-to-back Premier defeats, my boss. That would be hard to take at this stage of the season.
Yeah, man.
I've not had any sort of situation. That would mean we would lose 3 or 4 games in April in our competition. That would look like some capitulating to me.
That's why I can't forget the Southampton game, man. Not this season, but 2 seasons ago.
The first season we came second, you're talking. I remember, yeah.
Yeah, man. From there, man, we lost, man. I think we drew with West Ham, lost to Brighton. It was 3 games in a row. I remember that. We was like 8 points ahead, man. I remember that, man.
Whenever they drop points, and have bad results, But this one is one of the worst. Arteta always keeps saying,
yeah, man.
It's not going to be given. It's not going to be. Well,
no, I didn't see me no watch TV. What me hear you describe the first half.
It was shocking, my boss. It was shocking to watch.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. And here's why I'm beating Arteta, man. Now the people them can understand why me did kind of left them this season. It's the coach, man. Look at the team the man got, and the team is not playing up to par. And you got a bench like what you got, man. The best thing you man. This is a joke, man. And the same thing, just like the call I said, the first time we play Liverpool, why are you being a coward, man? Because it was early up in the season. It was way up early in the season. Why are you going on being a coward? Why you not let your players go loose, man? Man, this is a joke. I see him I him forget all of the blame.
And now with that 3-0 winning the goal difference cut down, cause one of the things that we were ahead of them in terms of goal difference. And if they beat, when they cut again.
Yeah, man, for real, man.
And City is a better, not far. It's a better attacking side that was, So you want to think that if both of us win out, if they beat us Sunday and both of us win out, I'm thinking that City might very well score more goals than Arsenal.
And here's how Arteta is gonna put the nail in Arsenal coffin even more. He now go at City, go play expansive, go play the way. Because that's how you affect City, but I think you can't defend against City, for real.
No, you can't defend.
You gotta go at them.
No, it depends on the teams. No, it depends. You see, the good thing about this game, it's not a must-win game for Arsenal. It's not a must-win game for either, but City need the victory more than Arsenal. So it might work.
Yeah, but listen.
It might work in Arsenal's favor that they could very well be very, very disciplined and compact and frustrated and then hit them on the counter.
Yeah, man, I'm not saying they can't do it. I'm saying the best defense for a team like City is to attack them. I'm telling you.
Well, let's see. He has done well.
See Chelsea play yesterday.
He has done well against City over the last couple of years.
Liverpool attacked them the other day in the FA Cup?
Yeah. For the first 15 minutes, but then Liverpool drop off.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't talking about for no first 15 minutes, man. I'm talking about through duration throughout the whole match, man.
I don't know how teams allow that this back just run out of the park and he's not punished. He was rolling at the box and run all over the place. Left him left side careless and he's not being punished, Well, I tell you.
Can you imagine Arsenal drop this thing after the Reggae Boys did what they did out of that suit group, man? Oh man, this is the field, Missy. Yeah.
We win either one of them. We winning one of them, man. So we take it a big celebration.
No man, no, I go somewhere. Here's what I'm saying.
Tell them, boss, we are winning one of them, sir.
Yeah, man.
Because you see the pressure not the same in the Champions League. No, the pressure not the same in the Champions League, you know. You realize that the pressure affect them far less in the Champions League, you know. If they go to the Champions League final, they're gonna be underdogs as well, you know. So if it's PSG or Bayern Munich, Arsenal will be underdogs and they will be under less pressure. So I think it might very well come down to that, and the Champions League will take care of, which would even be better for us.
Zidane.
If you have to choose between
even
the two,
listen to me, yes. Even though we never won the Champions League, and I ain't gonna say that I don't want the Champions League or the English Premier League. No man, I'm mad, you're mad, man.
If you have to choose between the two of them, if the Lord comes down to you and
the choice is the English Premier League, I'm telling you.
Let me ask you the question. Let me ask you the question again. If somebody comes to you and say you're gonna win one of these, pick your choice. Which one would you want?
I'm picking the English Premier League.
You never won the Champions League?
Man, I ain't saying I don't.
Biggest club competition.
Huh?
You know what? You're tired of the man must say you never win European yet. You never win European.
Hear that, man. I ain't trying to hear that, man. We can do that further on. Man.
No, what I'm saying to you, will at least you will eliminate this talk about that you've never won in Europe from the Chelsea.
That's for you.
No, man, come on, Franco, come on.
Zidane, that's for you. The reason why it's more for me, the English Premier League, the last couple of seasons, Zidane, we've been there or thereabout. Then ain't come up with nothing, man. We ain't been there or thereabout in the Champions League.
I'm saying to you, I agree with you about the big relief it would be if we won the league. But I'm saying to you, I know what will happen after that. So I'm saying if you win the Champions League, them that are they done for. So them Champions League, let me tell you what, you can't call it a choke. Hold on, I'm not cling on, listen to the logic now. If you win the Champions League, you're the best team in Europe. So they can't tell you say you're a choker. You can't call me the champions of Europe, the choking team. You can't style my manager, you can't style my players, and you can no longer say, I never won. What is wrong with you, Franco? The Champions League almost where you want the ball.
Make you know when this and see Franco stop styling. No, want him at Arsenal next season if you know lift this at Premier League, you know.
All right, big up yourself.
Work for you, you know, Arteta.
Big up yourself, Franco.
Yo, I'm waiting on you, yo. Remember me?
Yeah, man, send your credit.
Remember me, home, yeah, yo. Bless up.
No, but people, I know you have to be your prediction and everything, but you have to be realistic as well. We're looking at the Atletico Madrid. Let's say Atletico Madrid come through. May I take Arsenal over the two legs over Atletico Madrid? I take them. So now we're in a final. This pressure of back multiple games in the league now will sit breathing on the neck. The man they might buckle under that pressure there. I make it injury. So it might very well come down to a situation where the Champions League we're going to end up winning, which would be great. The celebration would hey, we're going to move the venue around so to the National Stadium. And that's what I tell people. We don't have to win the game. And I think I'm going to watch a game on Wednesday to see where we're at. And then we'll take it from there. But that is a disappointing result. Poor result. We'll take a break. We'll take the final break. We're coming.
Do you want the keys to discovering your God-given purpose? Would you like a strategy to fulfill your unique destiny on earth? How about a map to help you navigate the twists and turns on your journey of life? Do you, don't you, will you, won't you? If I coax you, would you want to? Don't you want to? Aren't you going to? Oh, come on, you said you would. Hey, this is Everton Thomas, your friend, your bishop, from the Emmanuel Apostolic Church International with headquarters at 12 Side Road in Kingston, Jamaica. And I'm inviting you to join me this and every Friday at 11 a.m. right here on this station for insights, inspiring conversations for everyday life. That's Insights, Fridays at 11 a.m. God bless you now. Stay awesome.
Do you want to go deeper in the Word? If yes, then join me, Prophetess Denise San, every Wednesday at 11:15 a.m. for the Crossover Experience, where we will go beyond the surface, exploring the keys to kingdom living for a successful spiritual life in the real world according to the Word of God. That's the Crossover Experience on Wednesdays at 11:15 a.m.
Going through a storm, but I won't go down. I hear your voice carried in the rhythm of the wind to call me out.
Greetings to you listeners. This is Reverend Ryan A. Gordon, Senior Pastor of the Broken Vessels Healing and Deliverance Ministries, located at 120 Main Street, Pineapple, Ocho St. Anne, Jamaica, West Indies. Join me every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show with Brother Frisco. Join me for a word in time. You can't afford to miss this powerful word every Sunday morning on this station.
You're listening to Omega Radio. Broadcasting live. Omega Radio. Omega Radio. Omega. You're listening to Omega Radio. Broadcasting live. Omega Radio. Omega Radio. Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Welcome back. Hey, you have a Man City here, time. You make Man City more Arsenal, so you might tell me say Arsenal like a hold the man him down. So, but the thing so, but me not like how we look now. Me think say we actually go beat somebody actually Zidane. Boy, this will be the first time since 2015. Me say yeah. But let's see what happened. Wednesday is crucial in terms of the performance, not necessarily the result only. Let's see how the players react to the disappointment. One aspect of the game they must struggle if they can do better in that regard, especially against a team that might very well at some point decide to come to go for it because they're behind in the game. Let's see how Arsenal deal with that. Similar to what the situation will be, even though City is of more quality than Sporting. Let's see how they deal with that. That is important. Hello.
Yes, Zidane.
Yeah, good afternoon, Sir P. It was actually 9 going into the weekend. It was 9 points with City.
Yes, no, I'm referring to yesterday, man. There is just 3.
No. Let's give the information properly, man. Going into the weekend, gone.
Yeah.
Arsenal was 9 points ahead of Man City, and City had a game in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They win.
So Arsenal lose, City win. Now it's 6 points with City still have a game.
Yeah.
And they play Arsenal.
Yes, but what I'm referring to is the fight. All right, City beat Arsenal. The next match, that would be 3, and then our next match, and then win. That would be equal. What I'm saying, the City presently is +3, right?
Mm-hmm. Let me pull up the table.
Arsenal is +3.
Let me pull up the table. Arsenal still lead on goal difference, yes.
+3.
Okay. Yeah.
What City?
Yeah, man, you're right. +3. So City goal difference is 38 for Arsenal and City is 35. So
okay, all right now. I agree. Now a caller earlier on say, I think for the third caller, say it gets from reliable source, say Speed salary is remarking 55 million.
yes.
Only what?
Can't be anywhere, my boss. You mad?
Zidane, the governor for the bank, the governor for the bank of Jamaica supposed to be the highest paid man, you know, and if you think about 5 million, at 60 million, he will not earn. So when him say him get reliable, he mark 5 million a month. No foolishness that, man, you should have cut him off. Because when you think about the Prime Minister,
you want to hear what Hal Grimmins and Steve McLaren was getting?
No, we are talking about local. We are talking about local.
No, the head coach job, my boss. What is wrong with you, Mr.
No, but Zidane.
No, man, if they can afford to pay the money that they used to pay to Hal Grimmins and McLaren, then they can pay 5 million to a local coach.
No, but Zidane, when you think about the foreigner coach, you know, you have to think about outer countries and perks and condition, you know. A condition we are talking about. That's why them salary.
Maybe on a 5 million still. But me not going to them something because when he's hired, we will hear what we need to hear.
All right, because the governor for the Bank of Jamaica now get 60 million, and he must supposed to be the highest paid man in Jamaica now. So every year, because $5 million per month, that's out of the early question.
We say no local man if you get them. They say only foreigner can get them something there in Jamaica.
No.
Hey, uno so and we in my boss. So the white man can come and get them $6 million Jamaican dollars and then $5 million Jamaican dollars.
Let me ask you something.
But the local man.
Man, hear me, man. If you live here as a coach and go England, they will have to pay you some perks and everything. Out of condition.
The main reason why the coach will get their money there because them think the coach is good enough to take us to another level. Now, if the local man is good enough to take us to another level, then you pay the man.
No. But Zidane, if the coach decides, say, in one, they're going to pay him 200, I say, $80 million or $80,000 to live in Jamaica, and in finally, in fear to job. Because we have to accommodate him. That's exactly what happened. Out of condition.
But
we're not talking
boss,
about
the JFF can afford to pay $5 million per month.
What's it? You hear me talk to Orville yesterday?
No.
Friday?
No.
Said JFF do have $2 million in their bank.
But them always broke and always pay the foreign coach them.
I beg them to beg, man.
Then the beg again and pay the local man. I understand.
Anyhow, Zidane. Take my word for it. It can be $5 million per month.
All right, fine.
Regardless, that works.
I don't know if it can be. It won't be.
All right, take my word for it.
Cool. We say it won't be. Because you're saying it can be.
No,
that's two different things.
No, him can't get no local person by in Jamaica can apart from the Bank of Jamaica.
This man is then who you think well on it? Don't you realize that Rhoda Speed resigned from the technical and is a part of the board of directors, my boss? What do you mean? The man will pay himself and work out his own contract.
No, all right, Zidane, take my word for it, and you're not near that. Cool.
Hey, you know, Mr. P, I want joker.
No, Zidane, hear me, man. Zidane, why I said that, you know? I'm comparing 60 million to the governor for the bank.
No, nothing to do with the head coach job at Jamaica, my boss.
Him can't get more paid more than.
What do you mean by him can't? What do you mean by him can't? There's a law. So what you talking about?
All right, don't the argument, Harvey. Cool.
It's not
Zidane,
Harvey.
cool.
Big up
Go
yourself.
watch cricket.
Go watch
cricket.
You understand, Mr. P? You can't. But I say you don't think they would give a local coach that I won't say can't. My boss, I tell you, say, man, come up from far and get the money there more. Yeah. We take one more. All right, hello. Hello.
Zidane, Waban.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Afternoon, man. Love the program, man. Program smooth, man.
All right. Who we talking with?
Maypen.
Maypen. How you do, man?
Maypen, man. Yeah, man. We love the program, man.
Yes.
Same thing like what Dwight said. It does not the Dwight,
Franco.
my guy from down at Sensi. Franco. Yeah, me agree with him, man. The program run smooth, man. We love it. So, the party still a plan, sir?
That's your computer about?
All right. Keep it up, sir. Good work.
Hey, look at you know the heart, you know, my boss. You know the heart.
Look at Liverpool. We support it.
You know the heart. Don't give me a ease, no man. Don't give me a ease.
That's true. We are going to listen, man. Keep it up, yeah?
All right, big up yourself.
All right, cool.
The man there. Hey, the man them cruel, you know. Big up yourself, my boss.
Cool.
Why? There are certain things you can prepare for, you know, for the party. You know, you have to put them things in place, you know. But there are certain things that you don't need. You just leave them there tight for now, people. But some things are set already. And you have some other things that you can put in place, and then it don't cost you really in the long run. But there are certain things where you have to wait now. I think we're already know enough to bust out everything for everybody, you know, by this weekend, you know. And the opposite people. And so that me, I say, everything will come out now for everybody to see that this is the date, this is it. Joke. Hello.
Bless up, my brother. All right,
Preaching.
Yeah, man. But now I talk to you about Arsenal till after next week.
All right, cool. Good.
Yeah. Nikola Jokic, though. First player in the NBA history to lead the league in rebounds and assists.
Alien, man.
Second triple-double season for a center. Only center to have ever done it.
Yes.
This man, me here talk about Shea, you know, but brother, if me have a vote, me I give Jokic my vote, you know.
For the MVP?
Yeah, man. If me have a vote, me I give.
All right.
Me not lie.
All right.
It's the last stretcher.
Yes.
When him come back from the injury,
yes.
Remember him did out for a little bit, you know.
Yes.
And him come back, you know. So the last stretcher show you, you know, brother, how dominant this man is, you know.
All right. Yes, see if wins didn't count so significantly, him gone with it. But because he missed so many games, he couldn't impact more. Because they would have won more games. Remember, I missed that stretch. They would have won like maybe half.
At least, when I say them,
5 more games.
10 more. No, may I put it? Yeah, 5 more games.
So they would have. So what would be the record if they had won 5 more games? Close to 60.
Yeah.
Then he would have gone with it.
Bro, I'm rate Shea now. I'm think Shea definitely, you know, right now as a guard, him at the standard. He might look at them. He might look at the standards. Eh?
Yes.
But it's what a man had do as a big in a league where big not as dominant as before. We have a resurgence of big men now. Wemby and him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I bring back the bigs in the conversation. But you see what a man had do and the consistency where he do it with. And the fact that if you take him off of that Denver team, struggle.
True.
Them can't compete with the title contenders. But once him did it, and him play at elite level, which he always do, them dangerous, man.
All right, it's true. What I thought about my early take that he's the greatest offensive center.
Offensive.
You did take me on to you know, preacher.
You did take me on because I think you did premature.
No, but you know, so he's an expert, so me see these things from way out.
Am I round into the conversation right now?
Round into the conversation? No,
you go on. The most dominant period we have seen for a center in our generation now was that 3 year that we check, you know, in terms of overall dominance.
Yeah, that's from a scoring standpoint, though.
Yeah, from an offensive scoring standpoint.
Yeah, but better about the overall package.
We can't forget that, but overall in terms of the skill set,
yeah, man.
Alien,
man.
It's hard for you to fight down the joker, bro.
Yeah.
The man, the normal.
True.
Yeah.
All right, big up. We'll leave it there.
Cool.
I big up yourself, preacher. We're talking. All right, so that is it, people. Remember, I know that if the game ends on Wednesday, then Orville will be back on Thursday. If it ends before, then he'll be back. So he's doing a cricket game, so you have to work with me for the first 3 days of the week. But I enjoyed the program today. I think RGC took it easy on me. Surprising. I think they'll come hard and beat me. But a Champions League, you know, people joke people. We're not giving up yet. We have a good quality team, and Arteta has done well. All them covered and all them things that he has done well over the last couple of years against Man City. Hopefully, he does it again. Find the tactics to get it right again. But lots more to discuss in the week, so we're just the start of it. So join us tomorrow, same place, same time, and it all over again. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful day.
That's the Sports Desk for today. Remember to tune in and participate on the Sports Desk Mondays through to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m.